think I'm live. Am I live? What's going on? Oh my gosh! Hi everyone! Okay, let me know if you can hear me properly, and also let me know if you guys can hear the music. I haven't actually listened to the live stream, so I hope everything sounds good. I don't know. Hi everyone! We got some early birds. I decided to start the live stream early today because I wanted to get started. I'm actually really excited. I'm officially able to live streams on Thursday nights now because I have Friday off work. So I'm working part-time officially. And that means I have more time to draw and to paint and do YouTube stuff. So I'm quite excited. Bonsoir. Allô, bonjour. I know, I don't know if the time is, I don't know if like streaming at Thursday, on a Thursday night at 8:30 is a good idea. But we'll see. You guys can just, you know, watch me paint and draw. I'd probably be doing it anyways without a live stream, so yeah. Might as well just put it live, I guess. Hi guys. But music is super low. Okay, one sec. Let me know if it's better now. It's just like casual background music, nothing too crazy. Alright, I'm just gonna get I was actually drawing something before the live stream. I was starting this portrait here and I decided to just, you know, draw it in the actual live stream. This one here I did before the live stream, so I have actually, let's see, I was drawing a sketch, so this is how she's gonna look like. I'm gonna name her Pink Ribbons, I think, because she's gonna have pink ribbons in her hair and she's gonna be watercolor, so I'm hoping it's gonna turn out good. So I basically sketched it and then I traced it onto the actual paper. I'm using watercolor paper, mixed media paper I should say, and this one is just gonna be a random like drawing. I think we're gonna do Copic markers and watercolor together and some pencil crayon as well. You can't hear the music, and possibly my music thing isn't working. Hold up. But whatever, music is not that important. I think we can have an open Q&A like I always do, and basically if you guys have questions about art or anything, or my techniques, then let me know and we can have like a one-on-one session. Salut! Thank you, Artsy Girl. That means a lot. It really does. Alright, so I'm going to get started with the watercolor for this one, and while it dries, I'm going to keep drawing this portrait. So we're just going to alternate back and forth, and I think I'll be able to save some time and just work faster. That's how I typically work, actually. Oh no, Julia, you have to go to sleep soon. I'm sorry. I don't know, I'm testing out the live stream on Thursday, and I'm seeing how it turns out because I could also live stream tomorrow, like Friday, it's totally fine. But I kind of felt like doing Thursdays. Just trying it out. You can hear the music, it's guitar. It possibly could be guitar, I don't know. It's like very chill ambiance music. So it's nothing too crazy. Any tips for portrait sketching? Tips. Well, what can I offer you as a tip for portrait sketching? I think what really helps to get some really cool portrait sketches is actually working with a wide range of different types of pencils, so different weights. So like you've got the 2B or the HB, whatchamacallit. Like I like to alternate between 8B, 6B, 2B, and then I've got the like the 2H. So like I alternate a lot, and the sketching really you can get a lot of depth with it. Okay, so let's get started, guys. All right, let's get started. So I'm gonna start off with her. I'm actually just gonna be wetting the paper first with water. So I like to do this technique. There's different techniques you could do with watercolor. Sometimes I like to just apply the water directly onto the brush and the paint directly onto the brush without wetting the paper first. But in this case, we're just going to go ahead and wet the paper. And the reason why is because I want to get a very, very soft color on her face. I'm going for pale porcelain doll kind of look. And I want to let the water and the paint bleed. So I'm going for the palest color that I have, which is, it's like a beige. This might be a little bit too strong. So we're just gonna cover the face up with the beigey color. Yeah. And then we're gonna let it dry. I don't want to add too many layers on this. We're just gonna add kind of a subtle color. You could kind of see it in the live stream, not really. Maybe, I don't know, whatever. It's there, guys, it's there. Hi, Bunny, hi, Jesse. Welcome to the stream. When are you gonna make BB Live art? So this stream, I'm not doing BB Live art just because I'm working back and forth for 2 sketches or two paintings. I want to do full-fledged paintings today. I'm working on a new setup for BB Live art, so I'm actually going to try to incorporate it into the live stream in a better way than just showing my cell phone all the time. And also because my cell phone screen is cracked, it doesn't look as good. So we're going to be doing BB Live art in the next live stream, which is actually scheduled for next Thursday. Yeah, so I have to improve the sort of getup for BB Live art. I want to make it really special for you guys. But yeah, this one we're just going to be talking and like, I don't know. You guys can ask me questions. Taina, I don't know the second name. Taina Maria says, Bunny. I've been completely out of motivation without your awesome streams. I'm so sorry. I know. Guys, I've been working really hard. I'm back to work. I had to do, I had to spend 3 days in Hamburg this week, 3 days in Hamburg last week, and I live in Berlin, so I had to travel for work 3 days out of the week, and it's been pretty hectic for me. I just haven't been able to like really do anything, but because September officially I start part-time, so I have Fridays off basically. I forgot to shut my window, there's a lot of noise outside. I have part-time, which means I have Fridays off and I can live stream more, so I'm gonna be working on a pretty intense schedule for live streams. Guys, my paint, look at this, my paintbrush is broken. And in German, we call this kaputt. My paintbrush is kaputt, guys. I need new paintbrushes. I haven't, they're all like bad quality. Blueberry, wait, did I read that right? Blueberry balls? Yo, blueberry balls! Hello again. I was the person who caught you eating biscuits on one of your live streams. You caught me eating biscuits? Was I not allowed to eat biscuits? Then a girl's gotta have her biscuits. Gotta say, yo. Okay. So basically, I let it dry a little bit. So we're gonna let it dry just a tad. But when it's in this drying process, it's actually really fun to start applying another layer of color. And here I'd like to kind of up the ante by adding a darker shade, a little bit of a darker shade. So I like to mix together pink, a little bit of brown, and the beige color that I'm using. And this is typically something that I do for around the shadows around the eyes. It's a really nice light touch, and then I will basically just build upon it afterwards. So I think that's kind of how it is. When it's still wet, it's really fun to just mold it. You can really mold things when the paper's still wet. And I think the best time to really add color or add layer is when it's in between like a drying process. So it's like it's not fully soaked in water, it's just like damp. And that's when you have a lot of fun. You can control it. I find it easier to control it that way. So we're just gonna add a bit of color into like, it's really hard to see in the live stream. It's really soft. This is all gonna come together with the pencil crayon after though. So we're just gonna start to apply here. My brush kaputt too. Kaputt. Hello, I love your artwork. It's amazing. Thank you. Hello, Nutella. Your compliments mean a lot. I've been working really hard to try to get better, so it's really a lot when you guys say stuff like that. Wait, I'm totally out of the... There we go. Okay, that should be better. We have a question from Doodle Diddle. Doodle Diddle. They are asking, Bunny, how do you get your inspiration for your artworks? Ooh. I get my inspiration by listening to music. I really like Lana Del Rey. I get really inspired by like sad kind of music. It's just something that I've always been inspired by, was like the really dramatic, sad, like depressing music. It's just something that I really like. It gets the creative juices flowing, so that I usually listen and I will get inspired. I really like characters that are sad looking, kind of older looking, like vintage or Victorian, or yeah, I don't know, like kind of dull, like I think the word is like fairy tale. I really like the fairy tale aspect of things, and it really gets me inspired to do stuff like that. And I think living in Europe really helps my inspiration as well, because there's lots of castles and like really cool history. So it's quite fun. But that's how I get my inspiration. That's where I pull my inspiration from. Hey bestie boy, welcome to the live stream. Did you miss anything? Nope, I just started. I actually started quite early today. Like, well, not quite early, it was like 10 minutes early. Because I really felt like live streaming and I was so excited to do it. I was so excited. Hi Vlasta, welcome. Bonjour from France. Bonjour weird boy, welcome to the live stream. Hi Gummy Freak. Hey Bunny, did you listen to Lana's latest album? I think I listened to her, there was like a song, I haven't listened to the recent album as of late. There was a song that she had released, it was like a single before her album, I think. I had listened to that and I forget what the name was. I really like her older albums though. What was it called? Is it called Dark Paradise, I think, right? I don't know. I just, oh my gosh, her songs are so nice. Ooh, thank you, Shy Psycho. I'm gonna search that up after. I do like sad, depressing music. I'm like, oh, listen to sad, depressing music and draw cute dogs. Something just works for me. I don't know why. It's kind of a weird thing. Penelope. Thank you. I hope it turns out fine. I'm actually, like, I don't really know which direction I'm going in for this drawing, especially for the background. I really have no idea. I think we're just gonna wing it, guys. I don't know. I'm just having fun. We're practicing. I kind of want to do a porcelain doll. And she's kind of looking sad, so I think she'll be really cute. Greetings from Poland. Hi, Mrs. Sweetie. Welcome. Hi, Mystic Jules. Hi, Pentacorn. Ah, so many people. Wait, I missed a comment. Jesse says, Bunny, I started a new portrait. Awesome! What are you drawing? I love when people tell me what they're drawing. It's awesome. You should totally listen to Get Free from her latest album. It's great. Anyways, love you. Aw, thank you. Yes, I definitely will. I totally wish I could play her music in the live stream. Like, that's something that I would really love. Because it's like, it gets, like, for me, it's just like, oh yeah, like, I really get creative listening to it. So having it in a live stream would be totally awesome. But unfortunately, I can't because of rights and so on. So that's a little bit the bad part. I have to concentrate. I can never do noses, guys. Noses are really horrible. Ugh. How did you get your sketch so clean? So, it's called the tracing tablet. So, you guys probably know what that is, but like, for example, I started off with this is my actual sketch here. And yeah, I sketched her out. I drew like, I kind of made notes of like what I wanted, and then I took my drawing tablet and I basically traced it onto an actual like mixed media watercolor paper. So this is how in fact it usually looks like, and then I just transfer it. I'm actually going to be doing or releasing a video on Sunday with a review of a tracing tablet that I received from a company, and there's going to be a giveaway, guys. So I have a kind of a secret giveaway coming up on Sunday. I'm giving away one of the tracing tablets, so stay tuned for that. That's kind of like an interesting thing. It's kind of a back to school thing. Hey from Poland, hi! Love from the USA, yeah! Much love back. Are you drunk? Do I look drunk? I don't know. I ain't drunk. I don't typically drink, guys. I'm not really a drinker. I don't like the feeling it gives me. It's like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't like the feeling at all. Like, I like being sober. It's actually much cooler, I think. Hello, Bunny. I've been watching your videos for some time and I really like your art. Thank you. Lots of hugs from Croatia. Ah, that's a country I really wish to visit. I would love to visit Croatia. It looks so beautiful. I'm thinking of getting one light pad too. Yeah, honestly, VIP Roach says that they're thinking of getting a light pad. I never really thought, like I've always, not that I've always wanted one, but I saw like how useful it could be. I just never got around to actually buying one. And then until I actually used one, I was like, wow, this actually changes like the way that I do my stuff, like my art. I used to always draw it. It's ridiculous. It sounds so stupid. Like I would draw it, sketch, and then I would redraw it technically. So I was technically drawing twice, and it was like, it was a good practice, I have to say, but I don't know. It really changed my life, the tracing tablet or the light pad. Hey, Swirly Hamster. Hi. Hi, Leanne. Sugary Pie. Hey, remember me? Sugary Pie, of course. How can I forget the name Sugary Pie? If there's one thing that Germans are missing here in Germany is actually pie. I think we had this conversation last time too when you were in the live stream talking about pie. I really miss pie, guys. Okay. I need my handy dandy. Do you play video games? I do. I really do. I haven't had any time for video games as of late because I've been so busy with the YouTube stuff. It's not necessarily, like, you guys probably haven't seen me, I wasn't really live streaming or doing, like, uploading much, but I was really doing a lot of work behind the scenes. Learning some YouTube stuff, so that was something that I've been working on, and then having to travel for work, so I haven't had time for video games. But typically I really like playing Elder Scrolls Online is like my #1 game. I really love that game. Like anything Skyrim related is amazing. And I'm trying to think of what color her hair should be. Basically I like any adventure game, like Elder Scrolls, Skyrim, Witcher, like especially Witcher 3 was really good. What else do I play? The Sims 4, of course. I love playing Sims 4. It's like Sims, any sim game is awesome. Yeah, I don't know. There's other games that I play. I used to play Rust a lot. Okay, I think we're gonna wait for her face to dry a little bit. So she's getting a little too much color, so I really want to leave the details of her face, like around the eyes, the mouth, the nose, everything I'm going to be doing with the Luminance pencils and the Faber-Castell Polychromos. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to wait till it dries. Hello from England. Hi, Kelly's Crafts. Oh, very cool. I wish I could go to England. I say this every live stream. Okay, so I think we're going to be doing her hair brown. She's going to be like a little auburn kind of hair color. I think we're going to mix it up with some red, maybe? Okay, wait. Let's start off with a lighter color first. We're just going to be applying the first layer. It's going to look rather muddy right now, but that's okay. Of course, I want to make sure I don't paint over her bows, her ribbons. I think I want to make dark hair, yeah. You're sketching bunnies for the first time, awesome! That's so cool. Yo, bunnies, honestly, bunnies were the first animals that I've ever really like sketched and did paintings of. And I have to say it was like what got me like noticed on Instagram was like sketching rabbits and doing rabbit portraits for rabbits like families like on Instagram. So it was that's how I started off. Hence my name, Brushes and Bunnies. Here comes Bunny's speech about loving England. Yeah. Yeah. England. I talk about England way too much and I've never ever been there. Hi from Portugal. Hi Marina. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You just finished your homework. Awesome. Irish Angel. Oh, I also like Ireland, which I've never been to and I really want to go. Ireland and England. So Irish Angel asks, I love your style, thank you. I'm speechless, please tell me how you developed it from Ireland. Ooh, how I developed it, that's an interesting question. I think it's, honestly, I have to be honest, like I work so hard to get to the point where I'm at. I've just been super persistent in doing what I'm doing and practicing every single day for like at least 3 hours a day. And it's actually, it sounds very obsessive, but it's because I really, really love doing it. And yeah, the style just started to develop over time. I was constantly trying different techniques and I have this kind of issue where I want to use all of my supplies at once and just kind of use it all in one painting. So you've got like watercolor, you've got Copics, you've got Polychromos, you've got like embellishment mousse, like embossing powders, you got all kinds of stuff, glitter, sometimes acrylic, and I put it all together into one painting because I love working with different stuff. So I think it sort of just developed as I progressed and as I learned new things. And then I just kind of found a way to push it all together. So that's sort of, it sounds hectic, but it's actually, it's very precise. Like I try to pay attention to detail and yeah, I don't know. It just sort of developed over time. I don't really know. That's a tough question, I have to say. Bunny, can you play the, play piano? No, I can't play piano. I have no musical bone in my body. I really cannot play piano. Like, really, like I can't play any instrument. I can't sing. I have no rhythm. I'm awful. That's why I'm doing art, guys. Gummy Freak says, I'm doing a challenge by an artist. Oh wait. I'm doing a challenge by an artist I really love on Instagram. I have the I have never drawn challenge. That sounds cool. Every day I love to draw a thing I have never drawn before. You should try it. Today you're doing ice cream. That's awesome. Hey, I haven't heard about that challenge, but that sounds very, very cool. That sounds very, very cool. That's a good way to challenge yourself, actually. Drawing new things. Okay, I think this is almost dry here. You play the drums, that's awesome! How did you start drawing? Did you just pick up a pencil and draw until you got to where you are? Or did you read books and study tutorials? Honestly, I did a bit of both, but I think the thing that really pushed me forward was actually just taking my pencil and doing something. If I were to just read books and like watch tutorials, I would probably never get anywhere because I would try to copy their style, if you know what I'm saying. Like, it really just came together for me when I actually just went ahead and did it myself and just ignored what everyone else was telling me to do, ignored sort of like other people's styles. I tried to just work on what my wrist did, basically. And that was kind of like the moment where I was like, whoa, like everything, although it helps and it helps you like learn as an artist, I think it can also help, like, as a beginner, it sort of stops you because you're like, wow, like, either you think, okay, whatever I do, it won't be that good, or you will be influenced by the person's style a lot. So, yeah, I don't know. I think it really helped to just step away from everything and just take the time to really do it yourself. And just keep drawing and drawing and drawing and drawing and drawing and drawing. Vertigo. I haven't heard about that artist. Hey, Jetstream. Welcome. Trying to get out of your comfort zone. Yeah. That took me about a year to get out of my comfort zone, honestly. It's so easy to just get lost in like what you're doing. Like over and over again and what you're comfortable in, and like honestly getting out of your comfort zone was the hardest thing. For me, getting out of my comfort zone was to learn how to draw people. Like that was like the hardest thing I could ever imagine, was to draw people and to get expressions and faces and figure out how the face worked. And I wanted it so bad and I just didn't know how to do it, and I was getting kind of like beat up about it because I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be forever drawing animals because I can't draw humans. And yeah, I think it's been a tough time, but I got here. I got there, guys. That's all that matters in the end. I'm not the greatest yet, but like much better than last year. I can tell you that. Hey, oh, gotta go. Bye. Bye, Jesse. See you later. VIP Roach asks what watercolor paints you are using right now for the painting. So I am using a company called, oh, thank you, Chushita Bora, thanks for the subscribe. I'm using a brand called Schmincke. It's a pretty common brand. It's a German brand, and they do high quality watercolor paints, and that's pretty much all I use. That and a little bit of the Winsor & Newton watercolors. But I typically like to stick to my Schmincke just because I live in Germany. I can get them very easily, and for I would say a bit cheaper than if I were to buy them in Canada, which is the country I come from. So yeah, I think Schmincke is a pretty good brand. I could highly recommend it. And again, for those who talking too fast, guys. For those of you guys who are wondering, that are wondering what I'm using material-wise, everything is down below in the video description, so you guys can see that. Don't have to worry about asking me. What is your favorite food? Does chocolate count? Tanya Wolf, thank you. Making the bunny dance. Hey Bunny, do you know the YouTube Artist Collective? Yes, I'm on the guest list, guys, for the YouTube Artist Collective. So the next one for the Grimm Brothers, they're doing Grimm fairy tales, and for this one, I'm not on the guest list, but I'm participating actually. So I can't wait for that to come out because I'm so excited. I'm gonna participate in it. And then apparently for the one afterwards, like the theme that's after this one, I'm on the guest list as a guest spot for the YouTube Artist Collective. So I'm so excited for that because I really want to collaborate with other people. I want to get like connected with other artists. And yeah, I think it's a good opportunity, and I've been following them for a while, so I'm so excited. I'm so excited. What would you call your drawing style? Asks IJB. My drawing style? I would have said probably last year I was doing a lot of realism, at least trying, and that's not what I was really happy with. So I think my drawing style has turned into, it's definitely mixed media, that's for sure. It's not really realistic anymore. I'm kind of leaning towards more illustrative. So I don't really know. I like to eventually do pop surrealism. I think that's always been something I've admired, but I don't know. I don't know if I really have a style yet. Bunny, do you like memes? It depends what kind of memes. I mean, in this day and age, it's they're like everywhere. But yeah, of course. I remember the day when memes all started, and I think, how old was I? I must have been like 16, 17 maybe. So that's when it all had started on the internet, really, with the old classic ones. Uriska, I totally missed that. Thank you for subscribing. Semi-realism, maybe? I don't really know. I don't really know what the style is. Okay, I'm gonna stop adding like extra layers. I feel like I'm ruining this already. I think we're gonna do the rest with pencil crayon for the face. I accidentally leveled up my art skill and I was not prepared for it, says Cameron's Canvases. Yes! No, dude, if you level up your art skill, you're definitely prepared for it because you've probably been practicing forever to get to the next level. So yeah, you're definitely ready for it. Don't ever underestimate yourself. You can do it. Oh my gosh, I want to start with pencil crayon. Okay, stop touching the face. What is wrong with me? Ah! Okay, let's wait for this to dry and we are going to jump to the other sketch that I'm doing. She's not finished yet, so we're just going to be putting this aside, okay? We're going to... Wait, I have to fix her chin. Do you like guinea pigs? I love guinea pigs. I used to have 4. I had like one that was super fat. Her name was Skittles. And she was the ringleader. Like she was the packed, like the mother guinea pig of the others. And she like bossed them around and they would break out all the time out of their like little playpen. Oh, it was so funny. Guinea pigs are hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna set this aside and we're gonna start working on this one here. Jetstream says, your style has developed so much since I joined your channel. I can tell that you have put a lot of effort and work into it. It definitely has a unique vibe to it. Thank you. I hope I get to that. I mean, thank you. Thank you. That means a lot. It really does. Because I am working quite hard to try to find what I like, who I am and what I do. I just know I really like it. That's all I know. Okay, so I had started sketching her. I hope you guys can see it in the live stream. Let's see. Yeah. So I had started sketching her. I don't really have an idea of what I want to do here, but I thought I would, like I stopped myself before finishing it because I was like, okay, maybe you guys want to see how I do it. So yeah, generally speaking, I like to kind of start off like my faces with a circle. So of course I just sketch like a super rough circle and then I will sketch like the reference lines. So like where the angle of the head is facing. So for example, this one here, this line, and then where the eyes will be placed. So across. And I like to kind of curve the line depending on the way the face is like positioned on the paper or the angle of the face. So someone in the chat earlier, I remember seeing someone asking me how I get the eyes symmetrical. And of course this is, it's quite hard. So if you're like a noob like I am, what I like to do first is I like to start off with the nose. And the nose for me always comes to kind of slightly below the line of the circle here. So you'll see here, like the first circle that I drew, The nose will be either on the line or slightly below. And I just kind of draw an oval shape. And I kind of roughly sketch out where the nostrils will be. And from the lines of the nostrils, if you draw a line straight up, that is where you will start the eyes, okay? The corners of the eyes. So that's, yeah, that's kind of like the little trick that I learned from really practicing hard. And then I would basically just start with the top of the eye, and I would draw both sides, and then I would draw underneath the eye and try to make it as even as possible or as symmetrical as possible. So kind of just like that. And then I would draw the eyelids, which go on top. And the eyelids give a lot of characteristics, so don't ever forget the eyelids, guys. The circle is the answer for everything. Yeah, it totally is. It actually, that's like where everything starts. And you're just like, whoa, that's how it's made. Wait, I have to like this, I did too much pink here. Okay, whatever. We're gonna fix that. Okay, now the eyebrows come approximately, so if you take your pencil and you have the corner of the eye, if you do like a 45-degree angle, like this way, the eyebrows will start a little bit past the eye. So like kind of here about. You know what I'm saying, guys? You know what I'm saying? Then you could do kind of like a little arch. Ta-da! Then you got Kim Kardashian eyebrows. Check that out. What do you think about Krita? I'm thinking about starting digital art, but I don't know if I should save up some money for Photoshop CS6. Asks Shy Psycho. I think Krita is a fantastic program, and I had a lot of fun using it, and I still do, so I definitely recommend it, especially if you're starting out. So do download Krita. It's for free. Photoshop is quite expensive. I'm paying monthly for the collection, the Adobe Cloud. I forget what it's called right now. Adobe Cloud. Basically, I have everything. I think I paid like 46 euros a month maybe for that. But I really needed, as a YouTuber, you really need these programs. So I pay for that. I'd recommend starting with Krita. If you want to start digital, you're not sure if you're going to like it, you're not sure if you're going to, that's the medium you want to go or stick to, definitely just start off with a free program. Once you're done, invest in something. Like if you're getting on a professional level, you can then start to invest. But I think free tools are perfectly fine to use. Perfectly fine. Especially if they work really good. Okay, so wait, guys, let me draw the other eyebrow. Just gonna draw the other eyebrow. Let's draw the other eyebrow. Now the other eyebrow is a bit tricky because if the face is on an angle, you gotta kind of like angle the eyebrow as well, and that's kind of easy to forget sometimes. So you might want to draw your eyebrow like straight, but that's actually incorrect. So you want to make sure that you're aware of the planes of the face and how it curves. So here we've got the eyebrow, and it kind of curves into the side of the face here. So kind of like that. Can you guys see that? Yeah. Yeah, that's a good eyebrow. All right. Doodle asks, Bunny, did your guinea pig like to taste rainbows? Yeah. That's not all she liked to taste. She was a little piggy, let's just say that. Is it possible to send fan art? I think the best bet would be to send it digitally. So if you want to send me fan art, which I would totally love and appreciate, and I would definitely, I like to post it on my Facebook page and, stuff like that. I really love fan art. Send it to me digitally, so you can send it to me by email. You can find my email in the video description, or actually my live stream, like right there, my email, info@brunchesandbunnies.com. Just take a picture of it and send it to me. I would love to receive it. So I'm quite excited for that. Oh my gosh, I remember the first time I received fan art, I was like practically crying. I couldn't believe. I was like, wow, seriously? Like fan art. My first fan art was at 1,500 subscribers. And it was so beautiful. I was so in love with it. So we're just gonna keep the nose very simple. Hi, anime girl. Who is your favorite singer? I really like Lana Del Rey, which I've said a couple times in the stream already. Lana Del Rey is one of my favorites. Her music really inspires me. And when I draw the lips, I tend to draw like the part like where the lips meet in the middle. I like to draw that first, and it kind of gives me the direction of where the lips will really like start and end, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. I think her lips are totally off right now. Sometimes when I draw the lips, I'm just like, it looks totally off until I draw the top lip, and then it all comes together. So if you guys think that your lips are turning out kind of weird, just wait till you're done. Yeah, so I don't know if I like that. We're just gonna keep it like that for now, but Shy Psycho asks, do you ever sketch with a ballpoint pen? I do sometimes at work. If I'm bored and I just have a pen with me, I tend to just like sketch eyeballs or something. But I don't typically. I like to sketch with pencil mostly. I think ballpoint pen is pretty hard. It's a good challenge. Maybe I should do a video. The art fairy, that's Arthur, right? Hi. BB Live art is happening. It's not happening in this live stream. I'm working on a different like layout for the live stream for BB Live art. I actually want to show it on the computer rather than on my phone. So I think that next live stream I'm going to be doing it, but I haven't planned anything for this live stream, just because I have to work out the technical things, and my phone is cracked and it's just not nice to show it on my phone, so I really want to just have something really nice for you guys. Okay, so we're gonna sketch the outline of the hair, and the hair I always have trouble doing. What I tend to do is I just like kind of scribble some shapes before anything, and I go really light. Let's do really light. Ooh! For this one, I kind of want to frame around it. I don't really want to paint everything. Hi, Bunny. Hi, Little Pickles. Little Pickles, I like your name. Little Pickles. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Wait. Ah. What color are my eyes? My eyes are between, they're like a, they're green, but they have like a blue touch to it. So they're like in between blue and green. It really depends. Like, I don't know, sometimes they look lighter than they actually are, but I think typically they're I think I should know they're my eyes, but I think you could draw them green. What color are my eyes? What? No, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna fix her hair after. This is getting ridiculous. I have a reference for this one, yes, but for this one I don't. So this one is just random. For this one I have a reference because of the skin tone. So I'm actually drawing her a little bit darker. She's gonna be like a medium skin tone, I would say, kind of like a golden kind of think like South American kind of skin tone. South American, like maybe, I don't really know, like nice tanned color, which I wish I was, but I'm like super light. Guys, can you guys tan easily in the summertime? I really can't. Okay, so we're gonna continue her. I think she's dry enough. I'm gonna get my pencil crayons out. Wait a second, I'm thinking. Oh no, I left my Luminance pencils in my bedroom. Okay, wait. Guys, I have to run quickly to my bedroom because I left my good pencils there, which I like to draw in bed, so totally forgot. I'll be like 2 seconds, okay? Alright, I'm back. Faber-Castell! I like to keep my pencils in here. Hey, check that out. They're not actually Faber-Castell pencils, but I love the case so much. Oh no, my webcam! It's flickering! Guys, my webcam is flickering. Okay, wait. Sorry, this is gonna... No! Don't flicker webcam. I really hate when that does that. I might have to stop the live stream. Give me a second. You guys are not going to see the back for a second. Camera's not available. Okay, I think I fixed it. Really annoying. It's so ridiculous. Whenever I change, like, if I put something dark in the like camera, all of a sudden it will start to go crazy. There we go. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so I'm actually gonna zoom in because I'm gonna be working on the eyeballs. Let's zoom in. She looks weird right now. I promise you she's gonna look better. She's gonna look so much better. Look how gross she looks. She's like, bleh. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with the Luminance pencils because I love these so much. So these are from Caran, and I hope I pronounced that right. Caran. They look like this. These pencils are amazing. They are so smooth. They will blend so effortlessly. I really love them, and I hope I get them for my birthday, and I hope my husband's listening to this live stream because I want the full collection. So that is, my birthday's coming up October 3rd. Oh, this is still wet. It's still wet. That sucks. You get a bright shade of red. I don't even burn, guys. I've never had a burn in my life, and I know some of you guys won't believe me, but I swear to God, I haven't had a sunburn. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing because you're technically like burning. It's like the skin defense mechanism, right? If you burn from the sun, and I've never had a sunburn. My parents burn, my husband burns, my brother burns, everyone burns except for me. I don't know why I'm complaining about that. But I think the point is, it's so hard for me to get a tan. So hard. Oh, let's draw the eyeballs. Okay, this is the most exciting part for me. I love doing this. We're gonna draw the eyeballs. Ooh. Flicker Monster is back. Yeah, I know. Flicker Monster is always here. Ah, wait a second. Yes, Flicker Monster. I remember way back in the early live stream, the Flicker Monster would attack every single time I would live stream, and it was getting so annoying. And I had somehow fixed it, but honestly, like, I don't know what's wrong with my webcam or my software. Maybe it's my computer. I don't know. I try to fix the Flicker Monster went away. I want to use my... Ooh, no, I'm dropping my pencils. Guys, it's a heartbreaking feeling when you drop your pencils on the ground. Ugh. Okay. What? Who's your idol role model? In which regard? Like, Lifestyle art. I don't even know. Do I have a role model? That has me thinking. Girl, who's my role model? I don't even know. Okay. I have to think about that one. That one is, do I have anyone I look up to? These are hard questions. Hi, Olivia. Hi from Spain. Hi. Welcome. Thank you for your compliment. My style. Yeah, the paper's not yet dry, guys, so it's the color is not really popping up. No. Okay. What are my favorite Copic markers? My favorite ones, like color-wise? Ooh. I like Eggshell. It's a really nice neutral light tone. I can use it for the hair, I can use it for the skin, I can use it for flowers. There's all kinds of stuff you can do with Eggshell. And I also like eggs, so it kind of just works for me. I really like, I forget the names of them, like the blues, especially the blue tones, the blues and the purples, like those are like, they're so nice. I just want to draw everything with blue and purple. They're my favorite colors. Oh, it's still not dry. Okay, we're just gonna take it easy. Let's go. We got all night, guys. I'm live streaming all night. Yeah, it's still damp. When do you stream? So far I have a streaming schedule every Thursday, so I've booked live streams for the next 3 weeks. I'm also going to be streaming on Sundays. I haven't decided if I want to live stream on Saturday or Sunday. I don't know. I have to think about that one. But I want to at least do one on Thursday and then either one Saturday, Sunday. And this Sunday I can't live stream. Next Sunday I can't live stream. So theoretically it's going to start in 3 weeks. But yeah, so far every Thursday. That's the plan, and I'm gonna stick to it. I might have spontaneous streams on Friday night, depending if I have anything else planned. But who am I kidding? I don't really have a social life. I like to just like sit at home and draw. Okay. Where is my walnut brown? I'm gonna get my walnut. Oh, hello, Aquila. Welcome to the live stream. What Hogwarts house are you in? Hufflepuff Pride. Oh, yo, okay, so way back in the day, I was obsessed with Slytherin, okay? So Slytherin was like my jam. They were my homies. Like, Slytherin was like what I wanted to be. And probably if I was in, like, I'd probably be Ravenclaw if, like, who am I kidding? But I would probably secretly really want to be in Slytherin. Because they're like the cool guys, like, you know, like they're like bad and like evil and like all snaky. Like I like to be with the bad guys. I've always really liked them. I used to have a huge crush on Malfoy. Like when the books came out, like Malfoy was like, oh, like the movies, when the movies came out, sorry. Malfoy was my he was my like, he was like my 5th grade crush. Like that was don't ask me why. Looking back on it, I'm like, what? What was I thinking? That's gross. Hi, Bunny. How are you? Hi, Cynthia. I'm really good. I hope you're good, too. I think I'm gonna sneeze, guys. Okay. I don't want to sneeze, otherwise I have to blow my nose, and I don't want to do that on a live stream. And it's impossible because I got bright lights all over me, so if I look at them... Little strawberry. I am there since like under 1,000 subs, I think, and I used to hate drawing noses, but I tried your techniques and infused my style, and now noses are one of my favorite things to draw. Thank you, Bunny. Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. That's really great to hear. Aw. 1,000 subs. Wow, that's been a while ago. That's a long time ago. Okay, I'm starting to make her look a little evil. Ah, it's Nico. Long time no talk. Long time no talk. I hope all is well with you, dear Nico. Yo, the paper. This is a new paper that I'm trying out, so I don't really know how it really behaves with my mixed media stuff. I don't know. I think I prefer my other brand. It's not really rolling right now. It's not rolling with the punches, yo. Proud Ravenclaw. I'm a Hufflepuff. It's your internet name and art name. Whoa, Aquila. I like saying that name. Aquila. There's something about, I think it's the Q. I like the Q. There's not enough names in this world with the Q. Like, what's the other names with Q's? Like Quincy. That's all I know. Yeah. I don't know any others. Yo, this is too harsh here. This watercolor dried way too harsh. I put way too much color, and I think I already ruined this face. I could probably fix it though. We're gonna fix it with a little bit of some white. I think I could try to fix it, or at least smooth out the edges. So let's get my. What am I looking for, guys? Do I email you my fan art, or can I send it to you a different way? It's way better if you just email it to me digitally. So do take a nice photo of it and send it to me via email. I will get your fan art, and I will post it. If with your permission, I will put it in my next video at the very end to kind of show off some some fan art on my videos. I really want to start doing that. I talked about it before in the past, and I just never got around to actually doing it. But now that I have more time to do my things, I really want to take your fan art and promote it on my YouTube videos. So we're going to smooth out the edges here. So I'm using the Caran d'Ache, the white, and this really helps to blend all different types of materials together. So like the Faber-Castell, you can really smooth out the edges with this, and it's so beautiful. If you press on, or if you apply pressure with this pencil, you can really kind of fix some mistakes, which is something that I use quite frequently because I do a lot of mistakes. You could smooth out the rough edges. Shaquille, how did I not? Shaquille, like Shaquille O'Neal. Yeah, true. Good point there, Nico. Yo, yo, yo. My email address is in the video description. So just click on the video, the description of this live stream, and you'll find my email address there at the very bottom. And you can just take a photo of it and attach it to the email. So take a photo and either upload it onto the computer or use your phone and just attach it. Would be really nice. Okay, let's draw some eyebrows. She's looking kind of freaky without eyebrows. Let's draw some eyebrows. I'm gonna draw them a dark color. We're just gonna do some walnut brown. I like walnut colors. Walnut's a nice color. She's looking sad. Ho, 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 ho. Ah, thank you, Aquila Alexa. Yeah, that's a pretty legit name. Aquila. Oh, wait. I have these colors here. Oh yeah, yeah. My email is also below my face cam. Hey Duck. Yo, Nico. Nico says more or less could always be better. Finish college back by the end of April. Dang. College? Really? I thought you were in high school. Got my diploma, got to pick up the actual paper certifying it, and then moving to Germany. You're moving to Germany? What? What? Where exactly? I mean, I probably shouldn't ask that on the internet with a bunch of strangers watching. Yo, congrats, man. That's really awesome. Okay, I don't want to darken her eyes any more than that. I think I want to keep it nice and soft. I'm going to accentuate the shadows a little bit more. So I think I'm adding too much. I always add too much, guys. I always add too much. I never know when to stop with my colors. I think that's my greatest obstacle that I need to overcome, is learned when to stop coloring in things. Oh, Avril Lavigne. Hey. Hope you're feeling well tonight. Yeah, I am. I totally am. Ooh, yeah. I'm actually in a really good mood today. Or right now, because of the live stream. I was so excited. All day I was looking forward to live streaming and just kind of being chill about it and enjoying. I really have to fix this nose. This nose is not doing me any favors. How do I fix the nose? Okay, wait. I'm gonna work. I have to concentrate for a second. This reminds me of 1700s watercolor art. That's a big compliment. Thank you. I like anything really old, so I like to stick. I have a vintage, or not. It's not even vintage. This is what's the word? This is like not vintage. Vintage is too new for that. I'm influenced by like rococo, Victorian, what was it, like Georgian, yeah, that's pretty much it. The industrial period was basically Victorian era, and then early on like Marie Antoinette, which is rococo, baroque. I like all those movements. So I'm really inspired by those, and I try to use similar colors as to what they used. My paper is kind of tearing apart here. I think it was too wet. Yeah. La la la. Going to move to Hanover. Hanover. I've never been to Hanover. Where? I'm trying to think where it's located. Is it? I live in Germany and I have no idea. Also, how's your Auri going? Oh gosh. Yeah. Yeah, I think you know my answer to that. Truth be told, I lost track of what I had to do. But honestly, with your, I know it's gonna sound like an excuse, but with your request, I really want to get better at drawing people. I think Ari was a person, right? Yeah. Or scenery in general, which is why I never got around to doing it, because I've been practicing how to draw people. Yo, seriously, there's a guy upstairs who's drilling in his wall in concrete. I hope you guys can't hear it. Woohoo! Where do you live? I live in Berlin! I live in Berlin. I come from Toronto, Canada, and I moved to Berlin about 5 years ago. Okay, the nose, ugh, the nose is really getting me. It's hard to see with all the lights, which sounds very funny. Hi, bestie boy. There's like a weird spot here. Villion is, it was your birthday yesterday and you're hella sick. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Villion. How old did you turn? And, yeah, I'm sorry you're sick. Everyone's sick here too. Like, it's going around my office. People have the flu, which is kind of weird for August. Nico says, would you believe it's been like 10, 11 months since I first found your streams? That's pretty crazy. Yeah, it's actually really crazy. I think I started live streaming in October. Was it October? Yeah. Yeah, it's October. And would you believe it, guys? Would you believe it? I have been invited to a YouTube event in September, the September 22nd in Berlin. So there's a YouTube event where I get to meet other YouTubers and attend workshops, which is insane because I was like, wow, a year ago I was not even in this position. And now I've been, like, I had a phone call with YouTube. Literally, they called me up when I was at work, like, last week. And I was so shocked. I was like, what? YouTube's calling? What? It was insane. So I'm actually going to, the event, and I'm a bit nervous for that. But hopefully I can meet other YouTubers. I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited for that. I think her eyes, I was thinking of doing her eyes like gray, but I don't know if that's going to change. Because I want her to look kind of like, she's like a doll, like not a doll, but she looks dull, like I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing, said every artist ever. Yeah. Ain't that the truth? Sorry, boss can't talk. YouTube's calling. Luckily, I was in my room by myself. But actually, funny story. When they called me, I had, like, my phone does this glitch, so it shows like the previous caller. So the previous caller was actually my husband, and it showed for a brief second his name, and I thought it was him calling. And when I picked up the phone, it had switched at the last minute to a UK number, and I was like, I didn't think anything of it, so I thought it was my husband calling. And I picked up the phone, and I was like, hi, doo-doo, like, you know, like what you do when you call your spouse, you're like, hi, doo-doo, or you have like a really bad cheesy name for them. And I called them doo-doo, and there was this awkward silence on the phone. And then all I hear is, hi, this is so-and-so from YouTube Studios in London. And I was like, what? Awkward. It was so awkward. Good times though, good times. It was really nice. I was actually really pleasantly surprised. Okay, let's try to fix the nose. Got to fix the nose. Got to fix the nose. Got to fix the nose. Are you ever going to draw a champion again? Yes. I stopped drawing video game characters because of the fact that I was really wanting to take the time to learn how to draw people. Like, that's exactly why I had stopped. I wasn't feeling confident about it, and I really wanted to do some wicked art eventually, and I was I just basically stopped doing it to learn how to draw people. Yeah, definitely will again. Yeah, Doudou isn't this plushie in French? So sweet. Yeah, it is. It's uh, like a plushie, but it's like a blanket, like a soft blanket, like in Doudou, in Doudou. I had never thought about it until you said that comment because I always call him Doudou, and now that you say it, I always would call like my blankets Doudou, like oh I want a Doudou since I was a little girl. So I guess that kind of consciously stuck somehow. A safety blanket, you know. Where's my pinks at, yo? She's gonna draw Ari for me. I have to, blah, 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 blah. So I said, like I said, okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, what was I, so I was telling the guys here in the live stream, I was like, okay, so I'm live streaming every Thursday and I've booked the next 3 Thursdays, but I want to start live streaming on Sundays as well. Saturdays or Sundays, I'm not sure yet, but definitely on the weekends. I can't do it this weekend, I can't do it next weekend because I have trips. And then the third weekend, so I think it's the weekend after I come back from my YouTube event in Berlin, obviously. I think on the Sunday, I want to schedule a live stream for that. So in that case, I'm gonna schedule the Ari drawing, so the champion drawing. So I think that's gonna be September. Hold the front door. What day is that gonna be? That's gonna be. Oh, I think it's September 16th, actually. September 16th. I think I'll schedule a live stream for the champion on that day. And I'll post it directly after this live stream on my YouTube channel. So I don't forget it. We finally gift Nico his gift. It's been a long time. Rubens, I know who he is. Was he the Dutch artist, right? There's so many Dutch artists that I love. They have a particular way of painting and I really like it. There's a lot of nice expression with it. It's like I've never been able to really feel like you've got the great Italian painters and I never really felt any sort of emotion with them. But for some reason the Dutch painters have, there's something special about them. Like the very old, like the masters. You had in Peluche. In Peluche, Peluche. In Peluche? Is that like French? I've never heard that term before. It sounds very cute. Okay, so I think we're gonna paint her eyes. Let's just do it. I'm gonna paint them an awkward like gray blue. So we're gonna put a little bit of a gray color first, mixed in with some blue. I want them to be really pale, like kind of ghostly, you know? You know what I'm saying? Then we're gonna fix it after. I really want to smooth out the hard edges though around her eyes. There's a lot of like paint. I have to smooth it out, smooth it. So we're gonna smooth it out with, yeah. Ah, you turned 17. That's awesome. Enjoy it. Yeah, 17 was a great age. Definitely enjoy it. And you're getting Caran Luminance as a birthday gift. I'm totally jealous. Totally jealous. You're gonna love them. They're really great. Unless you've already used them. Yeah, they're definitely really good. They're one of my favorites. I'm so happy. I wanted to do like an August favorites video and have them in it, but I haven't had the chance to film it. I've been so busy. So busy. Hi, Eve. I totally missed your suggestion, Nico. I can't see everything. In peluche? Peluche? It sounds familiar though, what you're saying. I guess. Peluche, peluche. All right. Hello, Crybaby at the Disco in the Badlands. Ooh, I remember that name. It's one of the from the older streams. In peluche, peluche. I've been commenting on a lot of your Insta posts. Have you? I feel like is your name also even Instagram? There's always a couple of commenters who comment on like every one of my posts and say the best things I've ever read. Honestly, it's so nice. La 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 la. You have one of your favorite ruin paintings. Oh, that's so great. That's really nice when you keep some of the old, like, there's not many people in this world I find, like, unless I just haven't come across like the people who are into the same things as I'm into, but a lot of people don't really like. For me, fun is going to a museum and seeing these paintings. And I've had the pleasure of traveling around Germany and going into some of the most beautiful castles that have the most crazy art collections. And they collected, like, it's art collections that span over a couple centuries. And it's so amazing. And you're just like, wow, like I've seen, like, the classics, you know, like what you see in the history books. And a lot of people I find don't really appreciate it or don't find it much fun to go visit these things, and I'm like the only one, and I have to drag around my poor husband. But he likes to do it because I like to do it, so it's really sweet of him to take the time and bring me to these places, because that's where I get my inspiration, and then when I come back I'm like, oh my gosh, like I want to do so many things, you know? So it's quite nice. I like the old stuff. As a poll, I can't say that. Peluche sounds like a diaper. How would you say it? That's hilarious. Sounds like a diaper. Okay, I need to give more depth. I think her eyes are drying. They're drying. Where's my purple at, yo? Wait, let's do the light blue first. We're gonna do the light blue. I should have purple somewhere. Okay. What color combinations am I using? For the pencil crayons, I'm using a combination of, there's a lot of stuff. So I'm using, of course, the light flesh. I'm using cinnamon. I'm using medium flesh. White here from the Luminance collection. Luminance. And then burnt sienna 10%, and I'm also using the burnt sienna 50%. I also have walnut brown for like the darker areas, like around, I use a little bit here. So it's quite a bit, actually, quite a bit of colors. That's the trick, is just to basically keep layering with the different tones until you get what you want. Bunny, are you using your fine grain heavyweight paper again? Ooh, I'm using a different paper actually. So I'm using this one. I hope my camera doesn't freak out again. So I'm using Hahnemühle. This is the... oh, it's actually not there. I don't want to put it too much in the camera. So it's here. Hot press. And it is the heavyweight. It's the same type of paper, but it's a different brand. So it's Hahnemühle, which is obviously German. And pretty interesting, the company was founded in 1584. That's like medieval, so you know it's good. Like, that's insane. When I saw that, I was like, oh, I'm sold. I am sold. It looks like her makeup got all messed up. Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. I'm like in an awkward in-between state right now where like when you do the watercolor and then you add the stuff on top, it's always going to look a bit awkward. So she is in an awkward in-between state right now. So I have to fix that. Guys, my foot's falling asleep. It's not really pleasant. Woo! Bunny, was that a jelly roll? You mean this one? Yeah, it totally is. It's jelly roll. I found them in where was I? I was in the Netherlands, and literally here, every time I go to the art store, the white jelly roll is sold out constantly. So when I found them in a random little art store nowhere, like in a small town in Amsterdam, in the Netherlands, I was like, oh my gosh. So I ended up buying 3. So I've got 3 of these babies, and they're so cool. Like, I love them so much. I'm so excited I got them. Okay, I think her eyes. Let's work on her eyes a little bit more. Maybe black, blue. Okay, so sorry guys, I'm concentrating a little bit here. I want to get the eyes right. So the trick for the eyeballs, what I feel when, especially when you're using mixed media work, I think that what really makes the eyes really pop and stand out is two things. So I got two things. So I've got, of course, you want to add the foundation of the color, such as the eye. I use watercolor for that, or pencil crayon. And then what I do is I use my fine liner, which is here the Pitt Artist pen. I use XS, so it's a super fine tip. You'll see it's barely recognizable on the tip here. And I basically draw the like the eyelashes and like the pupil of the eye, and also around the eye. There's like a darker spot around the eye sometimes, so I like to accentuate that with the marker, and it really just makes the darkness or like the shape of the eye pop. And the second thing is your jelly pen or your gel pen. Here is where you want to add kind of a glimmer in the eye, like that. You can also add a couple more if you want to make really shiny eyes. You can do a couple things. And that's the second. Actually, there's three things. And the third thing, which I typically think adds a lot of character, is if you use a light gray pencil and you just kind of sketch in some of the shadowy parts of the white of the eye. So you never want to leave the white of the eye just white unless it's like full on. You know, there's always a bit of color to the white of the eye, and there's shadows there as well. So you want to really add a bit of shadows in the corner. You can add a darker shadow as well. It all depends on your light source, right? So especially here at the top, when you're like coloring in here, you want to add a little bit more shadow. And this will just give it a nice kind of like realistic effect. Yeah, concentration intensifies. Yeah, oh yeah. So this one here, there's no reference photo for this one. This one is just imagination, and the other sketch that I was working on, there is a reference photo for that. And the reason is because of the skin color. So I'm working on medium tones, skin tones, like a tan kind of golden. Sorry, I got hiccups. Wow, that was random. A tan kind of golden skin tone, and for that one, I'm using a reference, but this one I'm not. Okay. So the eyeball is coming along, guys. Maybe I want to throw in some like turquoise shades in the eyeball. There's a lot more that you can actually do. What's my favorite movie? I really like Moulin Rouge. I've binge watched that multiple times. I think it's very romantic. Of course, Phantom of the Opera, I really love. You guys can probably see there's a trend happening. I love musicals, but not all musicals. I like the dramatic, the dark, the what's the word? Tragedy, the tragedies. I like those. I like Pride and Prejudice. I do sort of Jane Austen. I'm a huge fan of the movies and the books, so like I like historical movies. Historical movies. I'm not doing BB Live Art today, guys. So I said next stream is BB Live Art, so next Thursday. I'm working on a new interface for it, so I don't want to do it on my phone because my phone is cracked. The screen is broken. It looks horrendous. I will do it next live stream, okay? So I hope that's okay for you guys. Okay, so let's actually start working on the other side of the face because I've been neglecting it. Video says, oh my, this looks really good though. I know you can do it yourself without any photos, but still I can never get that far, maybe in a couple months or years. You know what the trick is? The trick is, first of all, how I kind of developed it was, of course I started with reference photos, and I still use reference photos because it's super important to the learning aspect of things. So I use a lot of reference photos, and eventually I progressed to the point where I'm able to maybe find a couple reference photos that I really like and kind of imagine them, like merge them together somehow, you know what I mean? So like, for example, if I like the hair on one model, but I really like the pose on a different model, I would take the pose and then I would try to mimic the hair, for example. And what that did was basically just kind of open up my skill at improvising things. I don't know if that makes sense. So I was kind of piecing things together and eventually got to the point where I didn't really need to use a reference photo for certain poses because I was so used to drawing it. And that's how I'm kind of seeing, like, that really works for me. So maybe it works for you. Just try to add different things together. Sexy Benjamin? Who's Sexy Benjamin? What? Moulin Rouge, I love it too, says Aquila. Yeah! Yeah, Moulin Rouge is really good. Yo, my pen just died. Can that be legit? Did my pen just legit die? How have I been live streaming for 2 hours already? What? It's already 10 o'clock? Oh my god. Oh my god. You tried to draw... Miss Minty Blast says she tried to draw a bunny under 20 minutes and now it's like one big eye and a little body along with an eye bigger than the other. That sounds cute, actually, I have to say. It's like a bunny monster. Bye, Gummy Freak! Thanks for joining. Why is everyone saying Benjamin? Who's Sexy Benjamin? Yo, guys, tell me. Fill me in on this. I'm totally missing it out. Missing out. Blah, blah, blah. I can't even speak English. Missing out on... Is this like an inside joke? Like other people that I just don't know about? Like other artists have? Thank you, IJB. Who is Sexy Benjamin? Tell me. Guys, send me a link. Send me something. I'm so confused. Sexy Benjamin. Ooh, you're working on a tattoo. That's really cool. Obnoxious but consistent. Ah, a Jazza reference. I think I watched the first episode or the first video of his past part out. What's the video called? The game called? But yeah, I don't know Sexy Benjamin. Oh, I should probably watch that. Get on it. Jazza reference. So everyone in this chat follows Jazza. Draw with Jazza. Jazza. He's a really cool guy. You know, it'd be cool, like, one day meeting him and all of my other idols. Wouldn't that be cool? That'd be cool. Bye, Nico. Enjoy. I don't even know if I can finish this in 1 hour. Or in one stream. We need more Sexy Benjamin up in here. I gotta watch the video to know what you guys are talking about. Thank you, Kate. Thank you for the comment. Whoa, I just realized, like, thumbnail wise, what am I doing with my thumbnail? Let me check. I completely forgot to update it. Okay, I should probably update the thumbnail because it's actually completely different than what, what I'm drawing. Guys, my leg is falling asleep, like really. Like really, my leg is falling asleep. Should I upload the thumbnail? I'm wondering if I should do an actual professional thumbnail. What do you think, Oliver? My rabbit's sitting right next to me and he's like, yo. What do you think, Oliver? Should I take a photo and do an actual thumbnail? I think he's nodding his head. He's like leaning forward. He's like rocking back and forth. What are you doing? Now he's cleaning his chest. Okay. I have a long time sub. Hey, Raz. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Like 1,000K? That was so long ago. That was like a year ago. No, that was less than a year ago. That was like 10 years ago. Guys, do you like my camera? Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna take a photo. New thumbnail. Who this? Wait, I'm gonna take a couple more. Livestream. Okay, let's do a professional thumbnail, guys. You've been also there since 1K sub? Wow, guys, that's amazing. You guys are awesome. My camera is not turning on. It honestly feels like 10 years ago. It feels like a long time, I have to say. Okay, well, my camera is doing that. I'm gonna keep drawing. What kind of camera do I use to record? I'm using actually a webcam. So I have a webcam like here. This is a webcam. I also have a webcam here. So I've got two. They're both Logitech. I don't know the type of Logitech camera they are. I've got the latest one that is streaming this here, and the older version is actually the one that's filming me. So I have two webcams. And for my other camera, which I use for actual recording in terms of speed painting videos and like reviews, basically on my YouTube videos, I use that sort of, I use a Sony camera. Which one do I use? I use the Sony, so let me show it to you. This is how it looks like. It's a really good camera. It's really good. It works really well. So I use the Sony. So guys, for those of you who are joining, I'm just changing my thumbnail. So we're going to tackle the thumbnail scenario. It's not automatically changing, which it normally does. I'm not really sure why. Maybe I just take a screenshot. I think it'd be easier. I need a thumbnail. Okay, so I'm gonna change the thumbnail. Kaiser, don't be lazy. I'm like the definition of lazy, and I think I am the definition of lazy, but I really kicked my butt to get into a schedule and to get into like a routine to draw every single day, and now it's like second nature to me. It's just something that I do and I have to do, and I enjoy doing. I have to say I really enjoy doing it. So if you really want to, you will do it, and yeah, you should, I don't know, laziness really sucks. It stops you from doing a lot of things. Okay, so let's continue, guys. La la la. Thank you, Raz. Alright, alright. So let's keep drawing, boys and girls. We're gonna keep on the eyeball here. let's get ready to rumble. So it's kind of, yeah, here's the thing with watercolor. So if it dries a little bit funky, you can see that it did dry funky. I can typically like work on it for hours to really merge the pencil crayon together with the watercolor, but there's like points in between, like right now, where it looks a bit wonky. So if it looks weird, that's because I am working it in, guys. Don't worry. It's just kind of like another reason you guys should never give up on your actual drawing or painting, because if you're not finished with it, you never know which way it can turn out, and if you keep working at it, something's going to eventually turn out looking really good. So just gonna keep working. So her eyes are starting to come together, which is quite nice. I think we need to add a little bit more color here. I'm gonna add a bit more turquoise. Ooh, wait, I'm missing questions. What's the video in question? Better to sketch on smooth surface or a bit toothy surface? Definitely smooth. Smooth all the way. That's just my personal preference. I think, yeah, like Minagia says, definitely smooth. It's so much easier to really blend, especially if you're working with pencil crayon. I think it's just much nicer. Ooh, I have a little bunny by my feet. Savannah! Now a new name, but I'm in boarding school now. Life can stay long. I have to hand them. Oh no, you're in boarding school. Ah. But hi Savannah, thanks for joining. Don't worry about it. School comes first anyways. You have to hand over your phone, is that what you said? Oof. Woo. I've never been to boarding school. I don't even know how that goes. Bunny hops. My bunny is currently running. You can probably hear him. Wait. What are you doing over there? He's playing hide and seek. He's hiding behind the little, like, the dining table. And he's looking at me. He really wants a treat. I think it's treat time for him, which is like 10 o'clock, which is pretty normal. Kelly's Craft says, it takes me so long to sketch my art. I'm scared of messing it up, coloring it in. Any tips? Oh, yeah, you have to, yeah, I know that feeling quite well, and I think it's normal for beginners. And really, all I can tell you is that you need to ignore the fear and just start doing it. Because as you progress, you will get so much better, and you'll start to know like what colors work for you and what you want to do and what you want to add together, or yeah, how to blend stuff. And honestly, you get better with practice. So if you never jump into it, it's kind of like learning how to swim, you know? Sometimes you have an instructor that will push you into the deep end, and in this case, it's kind of similar. So you gotta push yourself in the deep end sometimes, and that's how you will learn. Honestly, don't be scared. There's nothing really wrong to it, or wrong about it. And it's actually really fun. I think Oliver wants a treat, do babe?
No.
Ah, it's treat time for my buddies. Do you have, Minaja asks, do you have a favorite brand or kind of sketchbook? Sketchbooks, honestly, I buy anything from like the cheap like dollar store sketchbooks. Raise wishes. Do you give one to Mia?
Yeah, if you could try.
I buy anything from the cheap dollar store sketchbooks to like, they're basically all no-name brands, so I don't really have a type, I have to say. I like to draw on different types of paper, so for me it's just for sketching. I mean, there's nothing really What's important is actually the paper that I buy for the professional, like the final piece. Okay, so let's sketch the Kaisa, right? Kaisa says, I did a watercolor painting a couple days ago. I really wanted to give up on it, but it was on expensive paper, so I was like, no, I will not waste this paper, and it turned out pretty decent. Yeah, exactly. And you know what? You learn something from it, right? So at the end of the day, the paper's not wasted because you finished it, you have something to look back on, and you probably learned a new technique or something new about your style. Every sort of like thing that you do in your journey, you will get one step closer to where you want to be. So little life lesson from Bunny. Okay, let's paint her lips. I'm gonna do a like red kind of color. I'm gonna do the red color. Woo! We're going to paint her lips. We're going to paint her lips. It's like I always feel like I'm putting lipstick on them. Like little dolls putting lipstick on. Hi, Kelsey Puff. Hi. I think your name, or wait, not Kelsey. Khalees. Khalees? I totally read your name wrong. Khalees. Hello, welcome. Ah, have you missed something in the description? It should be my email. You could send it to my email. My email address is in the description. So send any sort of fan art or art in the description. Actually, only fan art. I'll be taking fan art for like potential videos. Because I love receiving your fan art. It's so awesome. You can find it, yeah, email, send it to me via email. It's all in the description below. Life lessons with Bunny. Hello! I can't read your name because it's in Russian, I think, right? Yeah, it's totally Russian. But, Privyet. Privyet. I think, yeah. Hello. That's what I learned from my Russian colleagues. One broke artist, yeah. We all start from somewhere, honestly. But alternatives are really good, and I think, honestly, it's better to get into alternatives before you buy the more expensive brands. There's nothing wrong with buying cheaper stuff, and experimenting with those. I think it's much more, I think it's much nicer, actually, to buy the cheaper stuff and experiment with it until you develop what you like, what your style is, and you learn how to effectively work with everything. It's definitely much better on the wallet if you go for the cheaper stuff first. Her mouth is like lopsided. I have to fix that. I just realized it from like looking up at the... Oh my gosh. She's like... Okay, I'm gonna fix her mouth, guys. Don't look at it. We're gonna get there. I'm gonna fix it. It's okay to make mistakes. It's alright to make mistakes. Yeah. You're making art for a living? No, not for a living. I have a full-time job, although now it's part-time starting September because of art. So yeah, like that's eventually the goal, I believe, is to make a, art for a living, but it's more than just art. It's like being able to teach it, being able to sell products, being able to sell paintings, of course, doing commissions, and coming out with books maybe. You know, there's all kinds of stuff I really want to do, or like live speaking as well, like going out and working with children, and being able to do like donation streams, and there's all kinds of stuff I really want to achieve. But as of now, I'm not making a living off of art. It's more so just like learning and building my YouTube reputation, basically. So that's sort of like the situation I'm working at right now, and I think things will improve probably within a year or two, I would say. If I keep working hard, something's gotta give, right? So it's a general rule of life. Bunny, I have heterochromia. Do you know what that is? Yeah, of course. I did a couple drawings with characters that had that, and it looked really cool. I really like it. It's nice. Business. Yeah, sorry, no. Business. So typically, the only people who email me are companies. So that's why I put like business requests in the email, but that's my general like business email, and that's the email I use for all of my YouTube stuff. So you can email me your fan art to info@brushesandbunnies.com. So don't worry about it. It's Bulgarian. I'm sorry. It like looks the same. It looks similar to Russian. So yeah, my bad. I have to fix the nose, guys. We gotta fix the nose. We got a nose problem. We gotta oh, I'm not gonna say that. I don't know if you guys are old enough to know what that is. Die hat einen Schmollmund. Ich muss den Mund besser machen. Besser zeichnen. Besser malen. Ich muss den Mund besser malen. Mund? Mund is mouth, or I thought it was moon. But I guess it's different. I don't know. Sounds like moon. Guys, I really suck at drawing noses. I'm awful at it. It's okay. It's an illustration. I'm learning. It's all good. Oh. She looks sad. She is sad. Hi, Stella. Are you going to draw your subscribers' pets? Yes, I am drawing a husky next week. Next Thursday, a husky, and it's gonna be a black and white one. So I've never drawn a husky before. It's gonna be kind of intense. So I'm drawing a husky, and I'm planning on I'm drawing two more dogs. So they're like brother and sister, and they're rescue dogs. And I'm drawing it the week after. So I'm working on dogs. I haven't really worked on dogs before, so I'm trying to push more dog portraits. Mund. German lessons with Bunny. Yeah. La 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 la. Do you think that's weird? I don't think that's weird. I think that's cool. I think different people are different. I think it looks pretty cool. Little doll, little doll. Very pretty. Thank you. Bunny, regnet es in Berlin auch so fest? Weiß es nicht. Es hat schon geregnet. Aber jetzt nicht. Ich kann nicht sehen, weil es ist dunkel draußen. Und ich habe so viele Leuchte hier. Leuchte? Ja, Leuchte hier. Und ja, ich kann nicht sehen. I don't know if that made sense. Basically, I can't see outside because the lights are blinding me. But I don't think it's raining here. It was before, like pretty big storms. But now not anymore. How about kids? I'm having one and it's hard a little to do artsy thing now. You're having one as in you're pregnant? Dang, girl. That's pretty cool. Yeah. No, I'm not having kids, and I mean I'm 25, so I don't feel like I need to have kids right now, and I don't really have the feeling for it. And I think that part of the reason also is because I feel like I have so much I want to accomplish right now, and it's if I were to have a baby, I'd be like, whoa, like art, I could probably forget about it because I do put a lot of concentration in this. Good luck to you, though. Wow. I feel like everyone's having babies around me now, though. It's like a lot of pressure. Well, hello. Hello, Ginger Speck. I really want to fix the mouth, guys. The mouth is bothering me. Oh, gosh. And are you having a girl or a boy? Super cool. Oh, gosh, I'm ruining the mouth. No. Wait, how did my drawing look like? I have a sketch here. Yeah, my sketch looks better than the actual drawing. Oh, what? I thought you were talking about pregnancy. Cause you said you were having a kid or something, or did I read it wrong? Unless you're talking about like a baby goat. I don't know. I'm sorry. Good. I don't know. I misread your comment then. I don't know. Awkward. Yeah, having a baby, getting married. Yeah, I don't know. I got married because of I'm an immigrant, like living in Germany from Canada, and I didn't have the same rights as a German man or a German person in Germany, so I couldn't work. A lot of issues happened, and we decided to get married pretty early on. But we were both pretty happy, and like it was a pretty tough decision, but I don't regret it at all. So I got married pretty early, but like we'd probably still be boyfriend girlfriend now living together anyway. So to me, it makes no difference really. In terms of kids, whoa, that's out of the question. I don't want. Ah, you have a baby. Ah, so you were pregnant. Okay, I'm making the situation more awkward than it should be. You have a girl and her name is Lily. That's adorable. I had like my first rabbit. I named her Lily as well. I really like the name. The name is beautiful. Lily. That's a really pretty name. How old is Lily? Like a toddler, or I guess a baby. You said baby. A Berber. Hi, Blossom Heart. Hi, Georgia. Welcome. Okay. So I think here, gotta add some more. I'm gonna add more color to her hair. Her hair is pretty dark, dim. Her hair is boring, so let's start adding more, some deep shades of brown. I really like using this brush because it's almost like it mimics kind of like hair almost. You can make some really cool patterns with it. She's 9 months. Oh, that's so sweet. Little baby. I mean, you could probably still do art while you're taking care of a baby, though. I mean, I follow plenty of artists on Instagram that are full-time artists and they have newborns. Oh no. Wait a second. Oh no. I got a smudge on my... The paint went flying and I got a smudge. Look, there's a smudge. So I follow plenty of artists that have newborns on Instagram and they still manage to be able to do art and stuff for galleries, and it's pretty crazy, and it's actually something that like makes me feel better about maybe having children one day, that I can still do my stuff, but I think it must be hard. It's still pretty tough. La 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 la. She's taking your stuff, as in like taking your pencils and stuff, slamming them against the wall or the ground. Oh my gosh. I could imagine. Let's add more color. Damn, straight with the darker brown. Yeah, I know. Yeah, because I had a vision. I wanted her hair to be dark, so I was like, okay, why not? Let's just go. But it looks darker than it actually is. It's going to be drying, and it's going to dry a shade of, like, a lighter shade. I want to add the pink ribbons in, though, because I want to paint around the ribbons. So now it looks a bit strange, but there's going to be pink ribbons. So it's going to look a little bit less strange. She opened a marker and sucked it. No! Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a thing I didn't think about. Like, if I were to have children, and I have so many art supplies everywhere, obviously kids will get into it, so that will be a fun journey. Wow. It's pretty funny though. As long as she doesn't start coloring on the walls or like on the white sofa or something. Ah, her hair looks weird. Na, 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 na. Watercolor problems, yes. That's exactly. I'm gonna add a little bit more dark here. feel like she's looking in two different directions. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Okay, where's my white pencil crayon? She's on True All Stuff here now, and let's crawl anywhere I can get and hit myself with something. Oh no! Basically, she keeps you on your toes. That's hilarious. Guess that's what babies do, eh? So guys, the white pencil crayon is really nice for blending some tones together. So if you've got a lot of mismatching colors, there's uneven edges, you want to smooth things out. I typically like to use the white Polychromos. So you can see I'm starting to smooth. Like, that's kind of the trick here. It's like you want to add this as a final touch to certain areas, and you can really smooth out a lot of the stuff. And you can have a nice smooth finish. So I like to add the white pencil crayon at the very end, or sometimes just in between, like what I'm doing now, and then just continue on. What's really great about the Faber-Castell Polychromos is that they don't really produce a wax bloom because they are oil based, so they're not waxy like the Prismacolor ones. I believe they're waxy. Thank you, Minty Blast. No worries. We'll see you next time. Have a good night. Look at it. I feel like there's not many people watching anymore. I don't know if streaming on Thursdays is a good idea though, because people work or have school the next day. It can be a bit tricky. Gosh, I keep messing up this corner here. I don't know what's wrong with this corner. I'm just gonna keep it like that. Whatever. The ivory Polychromos, yeah, it totally is. The ivory Polychromos is really nice as well. However, I barely use it. So let me pop that out actually. I should probably sharpen it. I'm back. Hi, Avidas. Welcome. Yeah, Prismas are really waxy. Yeah, this is what I have. Oh gosh, what happened here? Look at that. This is my ivory. Okay, I'm just not gonna touch the ivory. I'll just leave that alone. I have to empty my sharpener though. You're drawing spiders, yeah. I've never drawn a spider, so maybe I should try that one day. That's pretty cool though. I don't know. Are you drawing like a big spider, like a huge, massive spider? I'd be so, I don't know, like a tarantula. Tarantula. So the color I'm using now is actually the burnt ochre. This is the 50%. And this one adds a little bit more life to the portrait, I find, because it's a sort of orangey hue. So you can see here, and you can add it within the shadows, and it mixes in really nice with the pinkish tones of the burnt sienna. So this actually gives it a little bit more color to the, like, more realistic human skin, I find. So I think it turns out nice. I don't use much of it, I just use a little bit of it in the kind of the shadowy areas of the skin. It doesn't seem like ivory anymore. No, it doesn't. I know, look. I think it's because I had, obviously I had used some sort of, whatchamacallit, oh, what is it? Charcoal. I was sharpening charcoal, so look what that happened. Just not good. It's not good. Okay, Okay, so let me color in the bow. I'm gonna color in the bow now. What a nice pink for the bow. So we're gonna use the Winsor & Newton. I believe it's called. Oh gosh, what is it called? Something rose. There's a color from Winsor & Newton that is like it has rose in the name, and I forget what it is, but it's a very pretty color. It's beautiful. So this is how the rose looks like. I'm just gonna add it like that. And just okay, so we got one bow down, one bow down, one bow down. Now we're gonna do the, ooh! Love your videos. Thank you, Curlin. Opera Rose. Oh my gosh, yes, that's it. I knew. I was like, oh, it started with an O, and I was like, Old Rose. There's something. Oh, yeah, definitely Opera Rose. Yeah, this is exactly the color. Now that you say it. Opera Rose. Artcorn Art asks, was it hard to move to Germany? Bunny, I'm asking because I want to move to the other country someday. Yeah, I think the most hardest part, I think actually the only hardest part was leaving my family in Canada. And it still is hard after 5 years, and it's very hard. So I think the only thing I have to tell you is to prepare yourself for that. If you're close with your family, like especially if you're close with your family, it was one of the hardest things to do. I don't know, I still haven't really gotten to terms with it because I was really close with my family. So, and I only get to see them now once a year, maybe if I'm lucky, because it's expensive and I need to save up for it, and yeah, I don't know. So that's like the only thing. It's 1 p.m. there and you should go to bed. Do you sleep in the afternoon? Do you mean like 1 a.m.? You should be going to bed then. Bedtime. So you shouldn't be watching me at 1 a.m. Okay, we're gonna update the screenshot. So we're gonna update the screenshot very quickly. And this is the reason you're still there. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. It was like, yeah, honestly, I don't know. I think it's really good to gain experience when you move to a different country. You get to learn about different stuff. You get to see the world. You get to meet different culture, engage in a different culture, maybe speak a different language. There's all kinds of really good positives to it. But it really, the only negative is the family part. So that's something you have to really consider. But yeah, it was a life-changing experience, and I don't regret it. Definitely don't regret it. This part here is driving me crazy. Two facts about me. I have too many empty sketchbooks and I'm pretty broke at the moment. Yeah. I have so many sketchbooks too, so I definitely relate. But empty sketchbooks, that should be all filled in, girl. You need to work on that. Definitely work on that. For some reason, your girl reminds me of Snow White. That's a good compliment. I don't mind that at all. I love the old fairy tales, and Snow White is one of my favorites. And I had the pleasure of seeing one of the oldest, like one of the original copies of Snow White in German, and it had like the drawings inside, and it was in the Grimm Museum in Kassel, Germany. It was so gorgeous. I was like, oh my gosh, I was so excited. So yeah, I definitely inspire a lot from the old fairy tales, for sure. What music do you listen to? I listen to a lot of mixtures, like a lot of different mixes. I really like, of course, indie stuff. Of course, I also like hard rock. I'm into industrial punk rock stuff. For example, like Rammstein. I really like Rammstein. I really like back in the day, I was obsessed with things like Marilyn Manson. Marilyn Manson, Linkin Park, obviously, Sum 41, Simple Plan, all those like crazy teenage bands. But nowadays I'm mostly into like Lana Del Rey, like more really depressing, sad stuff. Codaline, I really like as well. Yeah, I don't really listen to much music anymore. I used to a lot, but now I only listen to it when I want to get inspired. And that's basically, like, I don't know. I don't really need to listen to music often. When did you start drawing, painting? Ask Ghost Gaming. This one's always tough to answer because I was always interested in it since I was a little girl. So I always did something. Probably starting at the age of 4, but to be really focused on starting something like professional or trying to find a way to get to the level of it being a career almost was approximately 2 years ago, maybe, let's say. But really more serious about last year. So last year, October, was the defining moment in my life. Hi, I'm new here. Hi, Flying Pepperoni. Welcome, welcome. The live stream is pretty chill right now, so you came at a good time. You mainly listen to K-pop? Yeah, K-pop. I used to listen to Japanese... What was it called? I forget what it was called. But it was like... There were a couple Japanese artists. I was so obsessed with them. Like, oh my gosh. Like, way back when I was like 14. Couple Japanese bands out there that I really liked. I forget the names though. Do you know Foxy Shazam? I don't. Is that an artist or like a musician? La 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 la. Yeah. Oh, Kelly's Crafts. No, don't give up. Don't give up. Something I always tell my subscribers is like the trick that I really thought helped me is if you feel like you're about to give up, just either take a second, either walk away, leave it to another page, or like go to another page, start drawing something else, but always return back to it. What you want to do is you want to always finish your work because it's so important. I can't stress how important it is. If you want to really improve, finish your work, because the first reason is you will of course learn something even though you think it looks bad. You feel like it's already messed up. This gives you an opportunity to really explore and try new things and like make it even messier, you know what I mean? So like use the opportunity to try a different technique instead of just like letting it be or giving up on it. That's what I typically do. And another reason why I really want to finish my stuff is because like a year down the road, if you look back on it, you're gonna see the progression from then till now, and you're gonna be pretty happy that you actually finished the drawing. So yeah, just think of it that way. Don't think of it so like that it's like messed up and it's horrible. Like, I don't know, it's always better to finish what you start. Never give up. Exactly, Blossom Heart. Did you recently had a schnitzel? No, actually, I haven't had a schnitzel in a long time, guys. Maybe I should have one. That'd be good. Good. I'm gonna add splotches of pink to her cheeks. Splotches of pink to her cheeks. Ooh, this one's really red. Ooh. Okay, let's spread that up here. No, they're not German. I think they're from, if I'm not mistaken, they're from LA. Oh, I could be wrong. California, maybe? Like, well, that is California. But they're definitely from the US. Pretty sure. They're not, they tend to approach many artists on YouTube, and they approach us via email, and they say, hey, like, you could use our music, which is really smart of them because they have pretty chill music. And for a lot of artists, it's really hard to get, like for a lot of YouTubers, actually, to be able to get royalty-free music, it's always been a tough thing to do, unless, like, if you don't live in the US, especially, because we don't have like the freedom to use whatever sound we want to. So yeah, we have to rely on bands to give us permission basically to use their music. So they gave me permission to use their music, which is why I use it all the time. And it's like the only music that I could really play, unless I play like standard YouTube like audio library, which is not not the best for a full-on live stream. Kelly's Crafts asks, does the watercolor paint over your colored pencils? Yes, it does. It definitely does, which is why I like to, so this is how I build layers. So I start with watercolor, then I will add some pencil, then I will retouch some parts of it with watercolor again. And then if I'm feeling really crazy, I will keep retouching with pencil crayon. So this is how I typically build my colors or my layers. And that's why I really like the Faber-Castell Polychromos, because they can really work with what I need. So I want to smooth out these edges here. I really put a lot of color. More mistakes. Where's my... Where did my... Oh my gosh, okay. Dejani, thank you for subscribing if you're in the live stream. Something that I always have beside me is my handy dandy paper towel to dab away any of the water or the color, especially if there's hard edges. And especially with Gema. Yeah. Gosh, yes. I actually heard that they were thinking of making a law that like YouTube, like German live streamers would be considered a TV network, which would mean that I would have to get a TV license or like a licensing thing for television basically, which would cost thousands of euros, I bet. And I was like, that's ridiculous. You can't take away my rights to live stream when everyone else in the world is doing it, you know? I hope that does not pass in Germany, because that would be aggravating. Do you like Spätzle? Yeah, of course. I love it. The first time I had it was in Bavaria. So I actually had it in Bavaria, and I thought it was the craziest thing ever. Of course, I was in a food coma after. So much noodles and cheese. Ugh. You have to see it. Camille, I don't know if that's how you say your name. I'm most likely not going to finish the drawing, actually. I'm probably just going to finish the girl in the drawing. And I will finish the drawing. You can see my finished drawing on Instagram, which I'll probably finish tomorrow. So if you want to see the drawing finished, just follow my Instagram. You can find it in the description below. And yeah, there's no way I'm going to finish this tonight because it's already 11 o'clock and I'm quite tired. I might do a spontaneous live stream tomorrow. We'll see. I have to record a lot of videos though, so I think I'm going to spend the day recording videos. Gonna record videos for my YouTube channel. I have a lot of product reviews to do and I want to do some fun videos too. I actually want to do a trailer video, or channel trailer. I've never done before. Hey, any suggestions for things to do with pointillism? I think scenery is the best thing to do with that. Like you can do some wicked scenes, like landscapes and or like what's the word I'm looking for? Like shrubbery, like floral stuff. You can definitely do some really cool stuff with that. But I'm not really, I don't know too much about pointillism. It's a pretty crazy way of painting for sure. Do you live in Germany? Yeah, I do. I live in Berlin. Ich bin eine Berlinerin. Yeah, I'm a Berliner. Yeah, I've been living in Germany for 5 years now. I moved from Canada to Germany. And I'm done with the first type of shading on the tattoo out of like four shadings? Girl, what tattoo are you doing? I've never drawn a tattoo before, so I have no idea what you're talking about. That's crazy. So I want to give you guys a heads up. You probably maybe heard me talk about it earlier. There is a giveaway being announced on Sunday. So For those of you guys who are like always in my live streams right now, like I know who you guys know who I'm talking about. There is going to be a giveaway. So make sure to check out for the video on Sunday and definitely apply for it. It's going to be like the same thing. It's going to be like answer with a comment below, and I'll choose a comment of my liking, and you will be the winner of the specific product that I'm promoting, or not promoting, reviewing, I should say. Come to Stockholm. I'd like to go to Stockholm. Foxy Shazam. Yo, that sounds like a pretty cool band name. Foxy Shazam. They sound like they do like really groovy music. La groovy. Ah, I thought you were doing like a crazy tattoo full of different shadings, and I was like, wow, that's insane. You go, girl. The first one in the video. I'm like, Bunny, yo. Yeah. Okay, I need to add more shading here. I think there's not enough shading in the side profile. Need to add a bit of a darker color. Switch the background music. I can't switch the background music because of licensing laws. I'm gonna get this whole video demonetized if I do. I gotta make whatever sense I can make to keep this channel running. Oh, my back. Okay, let's add a bit more color to the actual body aspect of the girl. The body aspect. Do you use a website to choose the winner, or how do you do it? Yeah, so basically what I do is I will upload the video on Sunday, and what I've done in the past and what I always do is I wait so 2 weeks for you guys to put your entry in. You guys have to answer a question. I won't tell you what until the video comes out, and you answer below with your answer to that, and basically you wait for 2 weeks, and at that point I use this website. So like when the giveaway is closed, I will use a website and enter the video URL, and it will randomly generate a comment. Now, the comment, depending on who it lands, like what they have said, will either win or not. So if someone answers with something that's completely like irrelevant to what I asked, I won't choose them. So they have to have a really nice answer. And usually I like to listen to your stories and like your experiences, and it's usually an art related question. So I like to know more about you guys. So if you guys have a really nice answer and it randomly generates on you, I will select you. So it's always chosen random. I don't pick favorites or anything. So I want to give everyone an equal opportunity, right? So no matter where you are in the world, and usually it is international, and I will ship to anywhere around the world. Like I've shipped to the Philippines, I've shipped to, of course, USA, to Canada, to where else have I shipped? Places in Europe, like what was it? I think the most exotic place was Philippines, I have to say. I think that's it. Yeah. A lot of my users are from the US, so which is pretty good for me because shipping costs are not that high. But this one is gonna be high because it's a heavy, big object, and I'm really scared for how much I'm gonna have to pay for shipping. Oh gosh. Do you listen to My Chemical Romance? Oh, no. Like way back in high school, yeah, but yeah. That was like a high school thing for me. Not anymore. Oof. Stockholm. If I go. So you want to have a meet and greet in Stockholm? Meet and greet. Did you study art in university or are you still studying? I never studied art. I never went to art school. I never went to art class. This is all self-taught. So I, half the time, actually like 3/4 of my time doing this, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just playing around and finding ways to encourage myself to keep going. But no, I've never studied. And I'm not studying, I'm doing, I'm full-time, or part-time now. I'm part-time now. I'm part-time thanks to YouTube, so yeah. I'm giving her 2 big roses in her hair instead of buns. So you're drawing her as well? That's awesome. Yeah, the roses would be super cute. Like, super cute. Okay, wait, I have different watercolors here. I'm gonna pop up my Russian watercolors. So these watercolors are from St. Petersburg. It's a St. Petersburg brand, but I don't know what it's called. I feel like it was called like, I actually don't know. Wait, let me open them up. So whatever, if we have any Russian speakers, whatever that is called, that's what they are. And these are really good too. I got them for my birthday a few years back. They're very exotic to me because they're Russian and I can't understand what it says. So I really like that aspect. Ooh, it's so cool. So here we're going to use touches of orange, I think. We're going to mix in some orange. I wanted to make like auburn kind of hair. So I'm going to mix a bit of orangey hue. I think I'm going to do a little, give her some kind of like streaks or so. Hope that shows up. Might have to zoom out. Hi Bunny, hi Ella Draws. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You never went to art school? Camille says, I never went to any art school, but because I really love art, I will try studying illustration in a uni this year. Illustration is really cool. So I wish you great luck with that. I went to school for design, so I definitely know your feeling. Like, I always loved stuff to do with like creativity and art and stuff. So I had a really, like, I really loved graphic design, and I was really passionate about it at one point, but then I realized that the job market is currently oversaturated with that, and I wasn't really getting anywhere. Thank you, Amara. Thank you for the subscribe. I wasn't really going anywhere with that, so I was just like, I was kind of finding it boring at one point, and I basically stopped. But yeah, school for design, for illustration, for animation, for art, it's so inspiring. It's really fun. You get to meet people that are like you, which is the best part, I think. People who have the same sort of passions as you do. And you learn a lot about yourself. You have the same Russian watercolors? Yeah. What are they called? I have no idea what they're called. Wait, does art school also mean like a course you go to once a week? No, 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 no. Art school is like what you study. So you have all kinds of courses. You've got, well, I wouldn't know specifically, but if we take a look at like design school, so you had like typography, you had website design, you had corporate design, like for CI, brand, you had marketing, you had you had all kinds of stuff, programming, all kinds of stuff. And I would assume it would be the same for art. Like a little art class. Bunny, do you have any tips for choosing colors for fur and drawing fur? Yeah, I mean, pretty sure I gave you tips before, Arthur. Choosing fur color, I mean, that depends on what you're drawing, of course. Tip-wise, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of tips that I have. I would say stick to warm grays, different shades of browns, obviously. Throw in some oranges, some yellows, some reds. You have to examine really the animal's fur, and I think it really depends on the light source because certain fur will look a different color. But usual, like if you're drawing a wild animal, it has a lot of like variety, a thick variety of fur color, or a thick variety of color within the fur. So I like to throw in all kinds of things. Like I really use a lot of colors when I'm drawing animals. I keep my pencil sharp because that's how you get the fine detail of the fur. Very, very, very sharp. And yeah, you basically have fun with it. Like you should refer back to the video tutorial that I did for that. I'm gonna do another one because I think I have to like update it with what I've learned. Thanks for the scenery idea. I'm making a multicolored scenery of an ocean in the evening with acrylic paint. Oh, that's gonna look so cool. Nice. That's gonna look really cool. I probably can't do that. Do you have a favorite song? I do. Okay, I have a couple actually. So I really like Your Song. There's a Your Song by Elton John. I like the Ellie Goulding version of it, which is really beautiful. I also really like I think it's called Old Money by Lana Del Rey. Old Money. It's a great song. Great song. And that's all I can think of right now. I have a lot of other songs that I really like. But Your Song, I think it's called Your Song. Oh my gosh. I'm like forgetting the names. Wait, I'm gonna search it up. I'm searching it up. Yeah, Your Song. Yeah. Oh. Gosh, I remembered something. Okay, guys, I'm gonna zoom out of the painting. We're gonna zoom out now. Oh no, not play with the brightness. Oops. Trying to get the zoom. like Chop Suey by System of a Down. That's such an old song. I also like that song though. When you said your song, I directly thought she meant your song by Rita Ora. I haven't heard that version yet. I really like the older one, and I like the Ellie Goulding one, but I might have heard it, but I don't know. I basically like any version of that song, so I'm probably gonna like that one as well. Little baby bunnies. Okay, I have to smooth out the nose. There's a lot of kind of like weird shapes here. I'm gonna smooth it out, smooth it out. Smooth it out. Smooth it out. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We're gonna add a bit more. Blue hydrogen. What did I do? Okay, see, this is what happens. I try new things sometimes, and some things sometimes just don't work. So I'm just gonna scratch this off. There we go. And we're gonna darken this up again. I tried. For good. I tried. What was I doing? Not a little Mia. How much did my watercolor cost? The watercolor depends on the size and the color. So for some more, like for example, if you're getting a gold color, it's going to be more expensive compared to like a common gray color. So it really depends. They range anywhere from, I'm trying to think of the cheapest one, like €2 maybe, €2 up to 7 or 8 euros. And I'm talking about like something this size. Okay? But if you spend 8 euros on one of these, they will last you for a while. It depends what you're drawing, but I actually still have the very first watercolors I've ever bought, and I'm still using them because I think I've had to replace a couple. But yeah, they last for a long time. You dilute them with water. You can reuse them as well if they're on your palette. So that's why I really like watercolors. You don't really waste them, like oil or like acrylic, for example. Which is quite nice. I've never had kimchi. I don't know how that tastes like. Kimchi. Do you think of investing into a better drawing tablet? Because the bamboo tablets are pretty small. My friend has it. I have already invested in a better tablet. I have a bigger one. I have the... I forget the name of it. I have the Pen and Touch. I have one of the latest ones, and it's a medium size. I paid a lot of money for it, so it's definitely an upgrade from what I had before. Oh, I want to do her hair with pencil crayon now. It's still wet. I'm gonna wait. Her hair is, like, honestly, her hair, I'm just gonna do another day. We're just gonna finish this up here. Thank you, Courtney says. Yeah, welcome into us. Exactly, that's the one I have. the medium size. And that's perfect. That's literally all I need. It works really well. Really happy with it. Yes, exactly. The Intuos art medium pen and touch. That's exactly. What are you going to do in the background? Does she have flowers around her shoulders? Yeah, she does have flowers, and I was thinking, so the background I haven't fully developed what I want to do yet. She has flowers, and they're just kind of like petals, and I was thinking of doing like hydrangea kind of like more little patterns in the background. The background itself, I wanted to do a mixture of like a kind of very solemn colors, so like a light gray with mixed in with some blue and maybe a few brown colors, and make it look more kind of, I don't really know, I have to think about it. I really have to think about it, because what I typically like to do is I like to do like a very kind of abstract background. So I do that, and most likely would have a frame around the edges, so like just leave white paper. Have an abstract background, and then on top of the abstract background, I would draw patterns with my white gouache, like white gouache paint. And also I would use some glitters. So in terms of like, I'm trying to think of what I use. I'm seriously tired, guys. It's like 11 o'clock. I use these powders, embossing powders. I create like metallic details in the background as well. So again, just overlaying everything on top of each other to create a really intense background. But of course the main attraction is this girl in the middle. So I have to think about the colors. I really have to think about it. The Makeup Angel says it's absolutely beautiful and magical. What is your inspiration? Hello from Hawaii. What? You're from Hawaii? That's awesome. God, my hair's going crazy. That's awesome. I wish I could go to Hawaii. It's so far away. Oh, that's so cool. My inspiration is a lot of things. It's fairy tales, it's history, it's old art movements, or like historical periods, like eras. Yeah, it's a lot of things. I don't know. How long do you want to make the stream? Good question. I wanted to finish her up, like her face and her like body area here. I really wanted to finish it up. Let me just work a little bit more on the neck. I was thinking of ending it at like 11:30, so in 15 minutes or so maybe, because my back is killing me. I'm tired. I would give anything to lay in bed right now. Just be like, yo, I'm chilling. I'm just chilling in bed. I have to get up early. I have a lot to do for my YouTube video, my YouTube channel tomorrow. I have a lot to catch up on. I'm back, y'all. Yo, got me, freak. What up? Can you show the other drawing, please? Because I missed it. I didn't work on it. I've been doing this one this entire time. I'm probably gonna do the other drawing in a different live stream, or maybe finish it and upload it onto my Instagram. So this one here, you can see the finished product on Instagram. Probably tomorrow I'm gonna finish it up, and then probably put it on my Etsy shop. My Etsy shop. Okay, I want to make her lips a little bit darker. So let me get my get my tiny super, like a super small, I got a super small paintbrush. I had turned on notification because it's so cool that I can actually talk with you. Yeah, that's the upside to having small streams. It's much better to actually have one-on-one discussions. And yeah, I don't know. Small streams are pretty cool, I find. It's much easier for me to, because sometimes, like in the past, I had like, I don't know what was going on with YouTube, but I had thousands of people watching me in live streams, and I couldn't read the comments. I was getting so much hate. It was awful. So I like the live streams because, like the chill ones, because there's not too many people and I can talk and take my time. You guys can ask me questions and we have a conversation. Dahlia, thank you for subscribing. Please post finish on Facebook. I will post it when I post something on Instagram. I always share it on my Facebook page. So if you want to follow my Facebook page, I also post it on there. So definitely, I always post on both. So don't worry, I post everything on Facebook as well. Thank you, Camille. Still can't pronounce your name. Who's your favorite Disney princess? Mine is Pocahontas. Mine is Belle. I like Belle. I've always loved Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast is one of my favorites. I'm trying to think. I think there was another one that I really liked. Obviously, I wouldn't remember if I really liked her. Oh yeah, Snow White. Snow White, Snow White. But Snow White, I only like the story. Like, I don't really like her as a princess, actually. I like the story, though. Like about babies who are stealing your art stuff. I don't have that problem yet, so I can't really relate. But I'm sure, like, I could imagine it. It's quite funny. My boyfriend still can't pronounce it. It's a pretty cool name, though. She looks like a doll. Yeah, she does. I'm really getting inspired by dolls, like the larger eyes. I don't really want to do that, like, large eyes, small features kind of style, because a lot of people are doing it. So I'm trying to find my own in between, you know? But I really like the sweet innocence of like doll-like features. I think it's very cute. Mulan is really nice. Mulan, yeah, I also like Pocahontas. Pocahontas was a nice story as well. Mona, actually I haven't seen it. I haven't seen that new Disney movie. Gummy Freak says, also your drawings look like they're made by an angel. Ah, so gorgeous. Ah, really? Oh, thank you. Can you do a tutorial on eyes because I'm in love with how you do them? Yes. Again, I'm working really hard on learning how to do features. And then I promise I will release all these video tutorials when I feel comfortable that I can guarantee some good tutorial videos for you. I will definitely do them. it's the nose that gets me. I can't do the nose. I love your style, but I can't do it. Yeah, you gotta find your own style. It will come eventually. Just comes with practice. What about the skin color videos? Yes, I am. Yeah, I know this is in my backlog. I literally have a backlog of videos to do. I will finish the skin tutorial videos. I have to find the proper colors for the medium skin tone. So I know for the dark skin tone, but not the medium one. So that's what I'm working on. That's why I wanted to do a medium skin tone for this one as well. This live stream. But I'm not going to get around to doing it because I'm tired. A little bit tired today. Are you still making them or not? Yeah. Yeah, mid-September. Yeah, definitely mid-September is my aim for the next skin tone tutorial. Okay. I think she's turning out. Starting to, at least. Hi, Georgia. Georgia. You kept at it. Kelly's Craft says, I kept at it and now I have my basic sketch ready to jump in the deep end in color. Yeah! I'm rooting for you. You will be fine. It's gonna be fine. I promise. It's gonna be a good time. You're gonna learn stuff. Got it? Okay, I'm changing the thumbnail again. One sec, guys. I'm gonna answer your questions in a second. I'm just changing the thumbnail. Aquila asks, how can I get any good color of white skin since I have ochre, yellows, burnt umber, and sienna? Yeah, those are quite good colors for drawing darker skin tones. Man, you gotta get some of the lighter ones if you want to draw light skin. So like I use the light flesh, obviously. Cinnamon. I'll use the medium flesh, the walnut brown, and then I will throw in some colors of like ochre in between, but kind of like light touch. I'll also maybe throw in some Venetian red as well, depending on the tone I want to get. For the darker parts of the skin, I will also use sometimes dark indigo. So this is kind of like a rare point. That's for light skin tones. But I haven't found the trick to doing like really, really light, like pale. And I think the trick would probably be to not color so much, not use so many colors all at once. Like keep adding layer after layer, which is exactly what I'm doing. And I haven't found the trick to stop yet. So I really want to get a nice like pale, like I want to get pale. Like my goal, like for Halloween, I love to draw like a beautiful vampire and I want to have like the palest skin ever. So I'm gonna try to attempt that in one of my videos, how to get pale, super pale skin. And I think there's gonna be reddish undertones as well. Like I love to have a really dramatic pale skin. my gosh, we're having some interesting talks in the chat right now. Who are you guys shipping? What's going on? Okay, are you guys probably talking about anime, right? Or manga anime? I don't know I don't know what young kids are up to nowadays. I feel so old. I love this white. Oh. Yo, honestly, this is the perfect blending tool. Perfect blending tool. You can color with colored pencils over graphite? I don't understand the theory behind that. Art is your favorite hobby, so is mine. That's really cool. Art is the best hobby, I have to say. It's quite good. I'm gonna make some juicy red lips. Need some black. Where's my black? Where's my black pencil crayon? Oh, I forgot I had this one. The gray. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that gray. Oh. Forgot I had a dark gray. Oh. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. We're good. We're good. We're good. I love these pencils. Oh, they're my favorite. What do you like using more, watercolor or Copics? I like watercolor because I use it for everything. So do I also use Copics for everything. Well, that's not true. I'm not using them now. But if I had to choose, if I had to choose one medium for the rest of my life, what would I choose? I would choose watercolor. Does that make sense? Yeah, I think there's a sense of freedom with watercolor, which I really admire. Why are we talking about like sharp pencils as weapons? Guys, what's going on in the chat? What are y'all's talking about? I'm like not following the chat as much as I should be right now. What's going on? All colors and markers must be in some kind of order? No, actually, I'm not like that at all. You should see how I have my things like literally everywhere. There's a weird chaotic organized chaos to what I do and how I have my art supplies. It somehow works for me, but I don't have to organize them in different, like by color. I used to have them like that, and then I was like I would end up having like all of them all over my desk, and then I had to rearrange them, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna put them in a bowl, not worry about it, and keep drawing. But actually I have to rearrange them. I have to organize them. I want to do something like what Bailey has with the shelf, like Bailey J. She has like a shelf with all of her Copic markers in it. I really want to do something like that because I have so many markers and they're just kind of sitting in a bowl right now. Schönen guten Abend. Dankeschön. Gleichfalls. Guten Abend. Ja, es ist sehr spät hier in Berlin. Hey, I'm back. Hey, Olivia. Did I just say that? I feel like I just said that twice. I don't know. I'm losing my mind. Let's give her eyelashes, guys. Eyelashes, eyelashes. Okay, I gotta smooth out her skin. Her skin is kind of patchy in some points. Yeah. You're 11 and you sold 3 of your paintings. That's awesome. Dang. You're doing better than I am when I was 11, for sure. I was drawing dinosaurs and Pokemon and not selling paintings. Keep it up. Think about it. If you're doing that at 11 and you keep drawing now, or you keep drawing as you get older, think about how professional you're going to be when you're my age at 25. It's always a good thing. It's very cool. All artists have lost their minds to some extent. Well, I think if you think about it, drawing every single day, nearly every single day for 3 hours straight, like minimum 3 hours every single day. I don't know if you call that insane or obsession. Like, to me, that's like, I have to do it. Otherwise, I feel like I will go crazy if I don't. I don't know. So, if all artists have lost their mind at some point, yeah, I think to a certain extent, I think it's part of being what we are. We have to sacrifice a lot. But it's okay. It's worth it. Little sad. She looks so sad. I like it. How much longer am I streaming for? I have no idea. I said I would stream till 11:30. So I guess I stream till 12 now. So half an hour more. I'm really tired. And I have to get up early, so we're gonna give it a half an hour more, guys. Half an hour. I will be live streaming next Thursday. It's a long time from now, but it's all I can do right now. So, like, if I live stream till 12, that means I would have live streamed for like almost 4 hours. You guys are shipping all kinds of people, and I have no idea who these people are. 2 hours? I started live streaming at 8, like, it was like 8:20 or something like that. Time flies, honestly, when I live stream. It goes so fast. But for 3 hours straight. I've been streaming for like 3 hours and 15 minutes, I'd say. I love drawing imperfect hair. Like, drawing flyaways to the hair is so fun. It's gonna make that hair not perfect. You know what I realized? She has no ear. Oh. I forgot to add an ear, guys. Okay, wait, how can I hide this? I guess her ear is behind her hair, right? Okay, let's just pretend. I didn't think about it. Where did I go wrong? I don't know. I guess I forgot it in the sketch. Georgia. Thank you. Hairy girl, yeah. Representing. I'm not in regards to me. I'm just saying. Is she a hairy girl? Eee! Let's draw like her little buns are gonna be full of like flyaways. I need to find my black pencil crayon. I don't know where it is. Guys, I forgot. I have a Kinder surprise. Guys, look. Guys, look. I have a Kinder Überraschung. I should probably open this before the live stream's over. So, like now. Let's see what's inside my Kinder egg. What do you guys think it is? It feels like a toy, like a little figurine maybe? Look. Do you guys have these in your countries? Kinder Überraschung, Kinder Surprise? Ooh. Hey, I missed your video so much. Hey, Andre. Yeah, it's been a long time, eh? Darf man fragen, aus welcher Stadt oder Bundesland du kommst? Ich komme aus Kanada, aber ich wohne in Berlin seit 5 Jahren. Ich hoffe, dass mein Deutsch ist gut. Ich hoffe, dass du hast verstanden. Verstand? Guys, look. Let's open it up. Kinder Überraschung. Maybe I shouldn't do that over my drawing. Okay, so we got the egg here. Let's open it up. Let's see what we got. Unboxing video. Oh my gosh, what is that? Is this something cute? I don't know. Look at that. I think it's a cat, guys. Or a koala. No, it's a kitty. It totally is a kitty. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a... Oh, I think it's a fox. Wait, what am I looking at? What is that? Is that a fox? It's like a silver fox. Or it's a wolf. What do you guys think it is? I think it's the gray one in the middle here. I think it's supposed to be a wolf? I don't know. What did I get? I don't know. The blue pencil for sketch is from Prismacolor. Or Prismacolor, is that the name? I'm losing my mind here. I am totally tired. Here, wait, I have it here. It's called it's kind of Kohl Erase. C-O-L Erase. Kohl Erase. And it's from Prismacolor. You could order them on Amazon. I got a box of 12 for like €4. It's actually not that bad. Daher das gute Englisch. Ja, mein Englisch ist die beste, weil ich bin Kanadierin. Kanadierin? Kanadisch? Kanadierin? Do you guys think this is a wolf? It has a tail, but I'm too lazy to put it in. I think it's a wolf. Yeah. Let's say it's a wolf. Wolf. Woof woof. Oh my gosh. Now I'm gonna enjoy the fruits of my labor. Opening up a Kinder Egg is hard work, guys. I gotta eat my Kinder Egg. Do you like more Kinder Überraschung or Kinder Joy? Kinder Überraschung, natürlich. Oh. I shouldn't be eating over this drawing. Yeah, here there's disconnected hair. It's a flyaway. It's flying away in the wind. What's my favorite thing to draw besides bunnies? My favorite thing to draw is like, I don't know. I like to draw like girls. I really enjoy it. I think it's a fun challenge. Like humans. What is better, Prismacolor or Polychromos? Whoa, Polychromos all the way. I mean, I'm a little bit biased because all I buy and all I can get here is Polychromos. So Prismacolors are probably good too, but they're wax, and I'm not sure if I like wax-based colored pencils. Because with the oil-based pencils, such as Faber-Castell Polychromos, you can layer much easier, and I heard that the Prismacolors they can create wax blooms. But exactly, Prisma for portraits. Video has the right idea. Oh. Okay. You have school on your school starts on a Friday? That sucks. Yeah, summer was really short. It was ridiculous. It went by so fast. I feel like as you get older, summer gets shorter. Like, it's like, oh, it's warm out. Oh, okay. Fall is here. Bye, Aquila. Yeah. Good night. Good night to your little baby too. Sweet dreams. May she dream of bunnies. I don't know if you guys can hear my rabbit. She's destroying her cage right now. Oh, she's so sweet. Okay, let's just push on a little bit more. We're gonna end the stream in about 20 minutes. I am tired. I think close to 4 hours of live streaming, so it says 3 hours and like started streaming 3 hours ago, but in reality it's like 3.5 hours. Yeah, He's a baby. And I want to pet my rabbits. They're so sweet. Yeah? Are you a good girl? Great artwork. Write you a business inquiry tomorrow. Wish you all a good night. Ah, thank you. Looking forward to receiving your email. Have a gute Nacht. Schöne Nacht oder gute Nacht und schlaf schön. Mia. Angela woman. Sounds like Angela Merkel. Thanks for the subscribe. Okay, so Ay, 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 ay. Mia. I don't know if you guys can pick up what she's doing in the audio. I hate when this happens. You see that? You see that right there? It's like a line. It stays. No matter what I do, it like stays. I can't blend it. I don't know what. Like why? Lilycraft. Oh. Sorry, I like your name. Lily. Lily is the name of my first rabbit. Okay, okay, okay. Georgia, thank you. Okay. Oh gosh, there's like a line here. It's driving me crazy. Do you see it? Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. It's like, I can't blend it. It just like, it stays there. Oh. Bunny, can you do a 99 euro store art supply challenge? Yeah. Oh my gosh. And you just reminded me that I bought so long ago. I think I probably bought it last year, like December. I went to the Euro store and I bought like a cheap watercolor set and a cheap pencil crayon set. And I should probably do a video with the watercolor set. That'd be really funny. Do you like the new design of YouTube? Actually, I do. I have to say, I took some time to get used to, actually, because it was a little bit confusing at first when I logged. I thought it was like a browser error, and I was like, whoa, do I have to update my browser? Like something's weird's happening. But it's actually easier for creators, I think. When you open up like your little, whatchamacallit, here in the corner with your name, you have access to your channel in your creator studio and you could switch accounts, and there's just like, it was better than what it used to be, so I admire it. I think it works better. And I think that the channel pages look better as well. Have to say. Well done, YouTube, well done. Thank you, Ekta. You're drawing since the beginning of the live stream. I'm getting a bit tired. Yes, you know how I feel. But it's fun. I do like it. My back is just aching right now. Because usually I get up and I walk around. I go pet the bunnies. I come back. Like I have my own petting zoo here. I just like go pet my 2 rabbits. Sometimes they hate me for it because they're like, yeah. They're like, they stomp. Like they get angry because I interrupted them from their sleep. They're such divas. I have divas. Diva bunnies. What kind of schminke do you use? Horadum or Academy? I use the... Can you hear her? I use the Horadum ones, I believe. Wait, let me Google it quickly. I think it's Horadum. Schminke. It's... Yeah, I think it's the Horadum ones. Yeah. Oh yeah, I use Horadum. I think it's the most expensive ones actually, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Art is a symphony which I express with my pencils. Yeah, beautifully said. The new YouTube logos are so bright in my 40 tabs though. You mean, did it get bright? Like it got redder or something? The YouTube logo looks a bit strange now, I have to say. It's like more, it's like bold. I guess you have to get used to it. And I think they changed the color of the red, if I'm not mistaken. Little Mia. Yeah, I have a rabbit right now who's getting restless. She's getting really restless. Yeah, baby girl. Yeah. Oh. Bunny, in Germany, do you have 99 euro stores or 1 euro stores? We don't, I don't know. I haven't really come across a euro store or like 99 euro store. I think it's more like they're like really cheap stores where you can buy stuff for like €1 and more. So it's not like in Canada where you can get like a dollar store, you know? Doesn't really exist. Can you pet the Mia? She's really restless. I stopped streaming in 10 minutes. No thanks. No, Mia. She's really restless. I think she's getting too big for her cage. I dropped my pencil and it did a mark on her face. No, all this hard work. No, it's like.
We can see the recap.
Look. Do you see it?
Let's see you drop it in a second in the live stream.
I picked it up and I dropped it. No. Oh, that's painful. Okay, wait. Let me try to cover it up. Maybe I could just do freckles. I don't know. Oh, crap. What did I do? Do I cover it up? Let's cover it up. Oh, baby girl. Oh my, yeah. It can be a birthmark. Freckles or cover it up? What shall I do? What's the decision? I feel like this is like one of those adventure games where you make decisions. Make it into a mole? On her nose though? I mean, okay, wait. Let's. It's a happy surprise, guys. Let's just roll with the punches. Now she looks like she has like a pimple or something. It's a happy accident. A happy accident. Okay. How about I have my gel pen ready here. Okay. Let's just roll with it. I might cover it up later. I don't know. I guess at this point we can just do freckles maybe to like give it a little bit more of a natural feel. Like super light freckles. This might just... Oh god. Battle scar.
Hashtag wrong color.
Hashtag wrong color. Battle scar. Oh, we've got some people from the old streams.
Return of the battle scar.
Yeah, the return of the battle scar. Dun dun.
Dum dum.
Dun dun. Freckles. Okay, guys, we're doing freckles. Let's do a couple dark freckles, and we're gonna mix it in with some of the lighter orange freckles. God, this is... Oh, Jesus. Happy accident, happy accident. Oh, Jesus. It's time for my bedtime, guys. I'm dropping my expensive pencils everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, wait. Let's add some ochre. Ochre freckles. Yeah, I'm gonna add some ochre freckles. Do another on her cheekbone. Which one? Which cheekbone? She has two. Guys. We'll do some freckles. Bunny, do you watch anime? I don't watch anime. I used to, but I don't anymore. Yeah, these actually, happy accidents aside, when you drop the polychromos, I actually feel like they're super resilient to breakage, which is like amazing. I've only had one issue with like one pencil crayon where the lead kept breaking and I must have dropped it really bad. But generally speaking, when I drop them, I actually don't really have issues with them, which is kind of speaks for their quality, which is why I love them so much. Really love them. Oh god, this happy accident. I'm still really angry about the situation. It's a really big freckle. It's okay, Andre. Good luck tomorrow on your first day of school, and we'll see you. I'm live streaming next Thursday again, so we'll see you then. The sound you made reminded me of Girlfriend Cries Like Car video. I know which video you're talking about. That's hilarious. Yeah, it was a desperate moment, okay? It was like, think about it. I worked on this for 3.5 hours, okay? And then some really stupid accident like that, just like, I'm so tired, I happened to lose my balance with my hand. And the pencil drops and attacks my beautiful little lady here. It's like, your heart breaks, man. It's just, you know it's time for bed when. It's okay, happy accident. I'm gonna try to minimize the, oh god, it's so big. Yeah, the sky blue, and guess what? Look. I got a new one. Sky blue. It's about time. I think it took me like a year to get a new one. Minaja, you've been here since sky blue incident? Oh my gosh. That's so long ago. Bye, Gummy Freak! It's okay, guys. I'm actually coming to an end, like, in 4 minutes. We're gonna wrap this up in 4 minutes and, live stream next Thursday. So if you guys stay tuned for that. Don't forget, I have a giveaway coming up on Sunday. It's a little surprise giveaway. Surprises! I like giving surprises. Okay. So that was the finale. I'm putting freckles on her. I think I'm gonna stop here, guys. Oh my gosh, I still hate myself for that. Ugh. Okay. It's not as bad as I think it is. Alright, so I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. So look forward to, I'll be publishing a video on Sunday, so it's a review with the giveaway, so it's gonna be pretty exciting. That I'm gonna be publishing another video on Tuesday and then live streaming on Thursday, and then yeah, that's sort of the schedule I'm going for. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see each other in the next live stream hopefully. And yeah, I wish you guys a fantastic weekend. Definitely a fantastic weekend. Battle scars make you stronger. Guys, remember that. Battle scars make you stronger. And keep drawing, keep being awesome. Never give up, and yeah. Do it because I told you guys. I told you so. Do it for yourselves. And I'll post the finished product tomorrow on Instagram, and she will be available on Etsy if she turns out good and if I don't screw it up even more. So I wish you guys all a good night and a happy sleep. Dream of bunnies and everything nice in the world. Yeah, it's basically bunnies. Alright, bye guys. Thanks for watching. Wait.